duck. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Happy Friday. Hope you all had a good week. My God. It feels like it's been 80 years since I did a stream. Hello. Hope you all doing well. We're gonna play Duck Detective: The Secret Salami. If you know what the solution to the secret salami is, you better not spoil it for me. Because I don't know what's secret about it. I think you just go to the store and get some salami. Hello! Welcome to Duck Detective. Welcome. Yeah, hope everyone had a good week. Apologies for not streaming earlier in the week, but I'm back. And I'm excited to play some Duck. I played the demo of this on stream and had a wonderful time. It's very much my vibe. It's like if you put a silly little anthropomorphized guy and make him a detective, i.e. frog detective or clam man, just kind of detective-ish. I'm just like, I'm there. You put a silly little guy, give him a job to do and have him talk to cool, fun guys, I'm down. The secret is they can have a little less salami as a treat. I swear, if that's the twist, I will fight you. Anyway, the Gravity Falls bit. What's the Gravity Falls bit? I don't remember. But, anyway. Gotta be a Pumped and Todd's game. A silly little anthropomorphized guy was to solve a crime. Yeah. But yeah, thank you everyone for the hype train, for the resubs and stuff. I will get caught up and stuff and we're hopping in the game. But hello. Later I'll get it. Yeah, as well. Yeah. There's a healthy subgenre of anthropomorphized little guys solving crimes. I responded to you, Mako. I don't know if you saw. Yeah, I typed it out in the chat earlier. Yeah, I haven't picked up my pre-order yet, but I got the email that they're like, your pre-order is ready to be picked up. So if I swing by there, maybe later tonight before they close, I'll be like, do you have it? And they're like, we sold it. I'll be like, well, good. So, yeah. Duck Detective from Gravity Falls. Obviously, I can't watch this on stream, but, oh, it was a show within the show that they're watching, where he was the Duck Detective. Totally forgot about this bit. You'd think that I'd remember it, because I only watched Gravity Falls for the first time, like, 3 or 4 years ago. But it's good. Anyway, Duxo Elysium. Paper Mario Stream 1. Probably soon. So I knew that these games were coming out on the same day, i.e. yesterday, when I wasn't streaming. And so I was like, well, I'm excited to replay Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, because this is one of my favorite RPGs back in the day. I haven't played it since. But I was like, once I start Paper Mario, I'm going to want to probably finish it, and that's going to be several streams. So it'd be nice to play this exciting new indie game that I've been wanting to check out before doing Paper Mario. And then, like, 15 other cool indie games came out, like, yesterday and today. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I just learned about the existence of Arctic eggs. I didn't even know that game existed. And I'm like, I want to play that, too. It's a game where you're, like, on an Arctic installation and have to make eggs and cook bacon for a bunch of fucking weirdos. And I'm like, this looks great. What am I supposed to do? I could stream for 500 hours in a day, but then I'd be just a puddle clicking next on my spacebar. And I'd just be off to the side over here. So, yeah. Too many. It's too many. My cup didn't runneth over. My cup raneth over like 5 years ago, and now I'm just standing underwater at the bottom of a swimming pool holding a cup. That's what it feels like. So, I am excited to replay Paper Mario, and I intend to on stream. I'm just not entirely sure when at this point, but this game's right into it's very good. And this one we got like 4 games a year. I know, like it's the cruelest irony of all. It's been a long running refrain that like when you're young you have all the time but none of the games, and then when you're older you have the disposable income maybe as well as none of the time, but you can have a lot of games. And like even as someone whose basically full-time job is playing games, I can't keep up. I don't know how anyone keeps up. And the worst irony of all is that when I was a kid, yeah, you got like a couple exciting new releases a year. There were pretty frequent releases by the mid-90s and on. But nowadays it's like literally you blink and there's like 20 new cool games that are rad and good. And not just like, oh yeah, a new indie game. It's like, no, these are good, exciting, interesting, well-written or silly or mechanically innovative games coming out like every fucking day. So I don't know what the solution is other than to just upload my brain into the internet and just have it play games directly while I'm sleeping. Because, yeah, I don't know. Anyway. I have 2 kids in the house. What's free time? Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to take the glut of games over none. Oh, for sure. This is the better than having no games at all ever releasing. I'm like, well, I guess I'll boot up Morrowind. I've never played Morrowind. It might be fun. Well, I'm just thinking like an old game they could play for 1 billion hours. So I prefer this, but like, yeah, it's nuts. Which is why I appreciate when people, I appreciate the recommend doc that I have, that people can be like, you should play this game, because half the time I'm like, what? I didn't know this existed. I follow a lot of game dev and game dev accounts and stuff online, but Twitter is, you know, Twitter these days. So it's still just impossible. But yeah. Morrowind stream confirmed. I've never played Morrowind. I've never played Skyrim. I haven't played a lot of Elder Scrolls. I've played like 5 minutes total. And there's too much stuff. Anyway, speaking of too much stuff, let's play some too much stuff. Let me get caught up on stuff so I can play the video game. But I thank you again for tuning in. I hope you're all having a good day and had a good week. And let me see what people want to yell at me about. First of all, this game was recommended that I stream by Twisted Poto, Killy, Kekat, The Seabow, Lan EX, Murphy's Logger, J exclamation mark, Asterian is a Goose, Biblio Rook, Rad Spoony Bard, EB Hero, Jordy Draws, and Quincy Maru. So a few people were like, I hope you play this. And, you know, it seems right up my alley, so. How can you still call yourself a game where you haven't played Skyrim? I mean, it's kind of like, it's somewhat intentional, and it's, I think, me, you know, pushing my hipster glasses up my nose. Not really, like, I'm not interested in like, I would rather experience these games than not, but it's like, I have not made the time to play a lot of beloved popular games, and it's not like, for this, like, I don't know, I don't have an ulterior motive, other than just, like, I know this is going to take me many, many dozens of hours, and I have other games I know are going to take me many dozens of hours, but, like, I've never played Skyrim, I've never played The Witcher 3, I still haven't played more than the early access release I streamed of Baldur's Gate 3, there's a lot of big, popular games that I've just never touched, and I'm like, yeah, you know, hopefully, if I live long enough to get shoved into a retirement home, I'll have working use of my hands, and I can still play some of these games. The problem is, by the time I get there, there'll be like 50 billion other games. It's like, there's no way. There's no way. I hate Mario. Mario sucks. He's so small, but he jumps so high. Explain that. Where do the physics come from? 1,000 Year Door remake kept in the train storyline. Yeah, I was seeing a lot of people yelling on Twitter about that, and it's the... There's so many really funny memes I talked about on stream before of just the celebration of transphobia confirmed by Beldum, the character, is funny to me every single time. So, yeah, no, I'm very excited that they've adapted more of the original Japanese text, as well as added new stuff. I was seeing in the original Japanese release, the GameCube release, it's like still, it's more explicit that the character Vivian is trans, but like it's phrased in a very kind of specific way that people like to unpack to be like, actually, and it's like, you're missing the point. And they've added a new line in the Japanese and in the English into a bit of dialogue that makes it extremely explicit what her identity is. And it's like, so the people are like, in the Japanese, it's like they don't have a leg to stand on anymore, which is excellent. So it's great. I'm excited to replay it. Because that's a detail that I did not know. Playing only the English version, they just say that she's a girl. But in the Japanese, it's more extremely... It's not even implied. It's basically outright stated when Beldum is like, we're a trio, we're not sisters, you know. But the people phrasing it as like, oh boy, transphobia is on the menu because their sister's a piece of shit to her. Anyway, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. It's just very, very funny in and out of context to see people celebrating transphobia. It's just because it's a signal that the trans character's identity is intact. That's all it is. It's not that people are actually... I shouldn't have to explain this, but I feel like I need to. Anyway, hi. Transphobia restored. There have been so many funny memes. Anyway, hi. Hi, hello. There's still a hype train going. What the fuck? You can get some hype train emotes if you want. Yowza. In between streams, there were some resubs and stuff from the Man Dog for their 43rd month, Jetlag and McCracken, KO the Dragon for their 63rd month, Hesek for 50 months, who said it was my birthday yesterday. I was busy taking exams, wasn't able to resub. Sorry, my birthday sub is late. Happy belated birthday. And you know you have nothing to apologize for. I hope that was in jest. But I hope the exams and stuff went good. I hope you had a good birthday. Ben Empower 236 resubbed, aka Robin TTV resubbed, Jimify, Jack Coro for the 41st month that said I miss Barry and chat every day, Gordon. See you on Friday. Hello. Thank you. Proud Tanuki for 43 months who said just leaving this here, bar hee hee hee. He's sneaking. Thank you. Runecaster Kravis, thanks for 40 months. Kid Ludens resubbed. Kevlar said, early to bed, early to stream, waiting on Barry so we coke shaky team. And then, as I was all about to finish getting set up and start stream, Duke gifted a sub to Knack. Just Knack. And then gifted 2 subs to Winful Art and Roddy Rick TW. So thank you for that. And also Tornado Owl resubbed by the looks of it. Thank you. And let me get caught up on the other alerts. JC Max Wings for 15 months. We'll quack this case wide open. We're gonna quack it open. Strong bad. Quincy Morrow, I did see, before anyone asks, I did see the talk. It's not, it's a puppet, Homestar puppet thing, but yeah. I was gonna call him talking. It's like, you do the talking for him. He's got little dangly legs. It's great. It's delightful. I hate her because I'm jealous of her hair. We're not the same. She's got good hair. What blew my mind about the Vivian discourse was none of that. Was that people thought that her eyes were blushes on her cheeks. I always thought of the little pink circles as being, I think you only see one of them. I don't remember. No, I think you see 2. I always thought that they were her eyes. I always interpret that as being her eyes. And people, apparently a lot of people thought those were blushes. I'm like, if those are blushes, did she never have visible eyes? Or did you see another part of her design as being eyes? Because she's got the hat, the little droopy, swirly hair, and then, like, eyes on the side. Super thought they were eyes. I mean, they are eyes. They, like, emote and turn into, like, crescents when she's happy. Her eyes are under the hat. Okay. Well, I mean, to be fair, Beldam, I think her eyes are under her hat. Beldam and Marlon don't have visible eyes. Yeah, so, like, I guess that is the way you would... I think the first time you see them is the 3 of them together. So I can understand if you're like, oh, they all have the same... Yeah, okay, that checks out. I need a picture. You got it. See if I can find the trio. Paper Mario, Vivian, Beldam. Is it Miriam? The Shadow Sirens. Well, Miriam 100% is visible eyes. Or at least, again, the way that I interpreted it as. This is the 3 of them. I'm not going to go into more details about who these characters are in case anyone's playing Thousand Year Door for the first time. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, Beldam on the left there definitely doesn't have visible eyes. But I thought the middle one and the right one, I thought those were eyes. That's blush. No eyes at all. Those are blushes. That's so blush. That's a blush. I thought it was them eyes. I 100% always saw that as that being their eyes. 100% blush. No, that's her eye. Definitely blush. People are 1,000%. I'm just like, I saw it as eyes, but if those are blushes, I'm fine with that. If you see it as a blush, I'm fine with that. People are like, those are blushes, Dan. Like, okay, calm down. It's fine. It's whatever you see is. Listen, it's like Aghanim in Link to the Past. Although maybe even less open. I don't know, because this sprite. I love when I can't find an actual sprite, but I can find someone selling a sticker on Etsy on Google Images first. This is the evil wizard from Link to the Past. So either, well, I mean, maybe you see something else. Most people either see that this is like green hair on top, this is an open mouth, and like those are eyes or like a shine of a nose or something. Like this is a face up here, or this is a crown and the face is down here, and those are like angry glowing eyes, and that's a mouth and stuff down there. So people kind of see 2 different versions of Aghanim as well. But it's pixel art, and it was like smudgy and a little thing on a CRT, so like it's valid if you saw either. It's definitely saw. Well, yeah, I think both. I think it's more intended to be a crown, but I think it makes sense. I mean, it kind of looks like Porky from Mother and Earthbound. If the top part is his face, but yeah. Do love him as Renfair Pokey. Yeah, we love Renfair Pokey. Do you see a duck or a rabbit? Speaking of a rabbit, I mean a duck. I actually didn't mean to say rabbit. Anyway, my goose is cooked. My duck is salamied. Quincy Mara, thanks for 25 months. Welcome back. Been having a real bad time of it lately. Very much looking forward to this game Shenanigans today. I'm sorry for bad time. If I may quote one of my favorite lines from a video game of all time, never forget that bad times are just times that are bad. Quote from, I think her name is Katrina, the fortune-telling cat from Animal Crossing. It's legit one of my favorite, I was like, damn, yeah, Cave Johnson. And it's from the talking cat fortune teller in Animal Crossing. It's like, what? Eyes blushes 3? Which should be? Thank you, Mod. Blushes eyes. Oh, there's no 3. Damn. Probably because it was going to sway the poll too much. Everyone's just going to vote for 3 anyway. She's so valid for that, yeah. Anyway, Carrollton, thanks for 9 months. Enjoy your Ruby Key. Smashman, thanks for 96 bits. Here, I was preparing myself for you to stream a certain other game that also came out yesterday. This is actually a lot better. Duck Detective deserves love too. I wonder how many references to Duck Detective from Gravity Falls we made during the stream. There's already been a couple. But yeah, I understand people thought I was gonna... I mean, to be fair, when it was brought up earlier in the week, I was like, I don't know which one I'll stream, but I decided... This one can use... for whatever it's worth for me to be yelling about it on the internet in this little corner. I think this game needs more attention than Paper Mario right now. But I'm excited for $1,000. I hope it sells like gangbusters, and somewhere it trickles up the chain to Nintendo where people are like, huh, I guess people like turn-based Paper Mario, huh? I think Super Mario RPG sold decently well, which is not quite the same because that's like a SNES game that's been this long-standing fan favorite like $1,000, but it's been even a longer time since that game's been around. So crisp. Yeah, I'm excited to play $1,000 Door. There's a lot I don't remember about it. From what I've seen of the aesthetic, the updated visuals, I love what they've done with the character models, giving them that kind of depth to them. Some of the lighting changes feel too much like we added every post-processing filter available in our engine. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not expecting to look like the GameCube, which is very flat in comparison, but sometimes it feels like that's a little too many layers of detail and noise and like stuff going on in like bloom and post-processing shading and lighting, and it's like, maybe I'll like it better in context. We'll see. I don't want to just sit there and be like, it's different, therefore it's bad. It's just like, you know, if it's too much, but it's a little too much glossy, real material. Yeah, and also, from what I saw very briefly, I think it was a very crunchy trailer, it looked like the ground in Rogueport was reflective, and I was like, isn't that stone? Is it meant to look like it's wet or something? It seems strange. So anyway, I'll look into it. 92% said it's blushes. Only 8% saw eyes on the Siren Sisters. Well, listen, I'll stream the game, and if they so much as wiggle them blushes in a way that doesn't look like cheeks, I'm gonna point at all of you and say you're wrong, and that your opinions are invalidated, even though it's the most inconsequential thing ever. All the floors are reflective, even explicitly dirty ground. Yeah, I don't care for that. That seems like a technical art error. Like they accidentally flagged those surfaces to be reflective when they weren't meant to be. That's just really, I don't know. We'll see. They don't have pupils. You don't need pupils. Have you seen the way I draw 90% of characters? You don't need to give them pupils. You gonna tell me that the Sora Squint, that those are blushes? Because he doesn't have visible pupils? They don't have outlines. My opinions are always wrong. See, that's the galaxy brain. The tiny itty bitty small brain is I'm arguing about my opinions on the internet. The galaxy brain is I'm always wrong. But I still yell my opinions onto the internet. They're too wide on the head. Oops, all pupils. My only gripe is that it's very annoying. There's a weird delay in the battle UI when choosing actions. You have to wait for the UI to finish animating before it unlocks your input. Ugh. I see what you mean, where it rotates around and then, that's gonna bother me. Not because you said that would bother me whether or not you said that. Especially because a lot of people have been complaining because the original GameCube $1,000 was 60 frames per second and the Switch remake is 30. But it's a turn-based RPG, and yes, there's real-time action inputs, but it's like, as long as the game is balanced in the fact that you have less time for your I mean, it's, you know what I mean? With 60 FPS, you can be more precise more easily with inputs. But other than that, I don't think it's a big deal. Obviously, I prefer 60, but it's fine that's 30. But, yeah, if you have to then also, like, wait, and you can't really buffer inputs for menuing, that's kind of annoying, but... Then they increase the input windows. That makes sense. Not only just to make the game a little bit easier, not that those inputs are too hard, but if they left the code the same and then dropped the frame rate in half, it would just feel less responsive for stuff like that. So they added a new guy. Cool. No spoilers. Anyway, Zenki XLR, thanks for 25 months. Stefian, thanks for 23. Magic in the Dark, thanks for 50. There's a Mystery of Fowl. Snow White Lion, thanks for 53 months. Spotter Clink, A Towns, thanks for 29 months. I can't ducking believe it. Finally, autocorrect got it right. Brock, thanks for 100 bits. Looking forward to a nice chill stream to soothe this headache of mine. Oh, hope you feel better. Hope you can take something for it or put something on your head or your shoulders or your knees or your toes or something. Hope you feel better soon. ASTF, thanks for 31 months. Have you heard of the small indie game called Baldur's Gate 3? Finally bought it last week and I have 40 hours in it. Yeah. That's what I was worried about if I picked it up. If or when. It looks like I'd have a great time with it. I just need to, I don't know. Maybe it just needs to go on sale at the right time when I'm like, yeah, I have 100 hours to burn this week. Feels like it kind of needs to be. Duck Feet Go Plat Plat is good. What is this music? This is Duck Game, which is a very good game that is not going to be forever lost to time because the publisher agreed to give it back to the developer. in case you missed that debacle. Adult Swim Games, which is owned by Warner Brothers, was basically shut down, and Warner Brothers was like, yep, all those games are gonna disappear. And the devs were like, huh? Can we have it back? And they're like, no. And due to in part public outcry, they agreed to give the games back to most of the devs. I don't think all of them have been confirmed publicly, but yeah, so it's good. That's great. Boo Warner Brothers. You can just say Warner Brothers. I think saying boo Warner Brothers is a little bit redundant in this common day, but yeah. PG3 still like best as an off-stream game. Oh, I do not think I would stream it if I played it. Yeah, I think people have such strong opinions in a good way of the things that they like and the things they want to see and how they want certain characters to be treated. And if I played it, I would just be like, emote only chat the whole time. I'd rather just play it in my own time, I think, especially for something that big. Arsonistically, Katie, you're gonna get on the list. Katie, be careful. I remember you streaming it, yeah. Oh, anyway, 100 hours emote only sounds like a great time, right? You'll find new creative ways to express yourself. Captain Swiggy, thanks for 61 months. TIL, the Norwegian Navy, have started to put barcodes on their ships so they can Scandinavian. Ugh. That hit me across the face like a ship coming in a port. Warner loves burning money for tax reasons. That they do. See, if you burn a pile of $1 million, then you can claim it as a loss and be like, I lost my $1 million. And then the government goes, sounds good to me. Theatrical 8-bit, thanks for 64 months on a tier 2. Let's quack the case. Gamer Dylan, thanks for 100 bits. Jetlagging McCracken, 13 months. Barotate, Nerf Herder, thanks for 45 months. Bought a physical game in a physical store today. For the first time in at least 5 years, probably more. Excited to revisit Thousand Year Door and share with a friend after. Nice. Hell yeah. I've been continuing to buy physical games forever. You can't really see I still haven't really organized things since moving back home. I mashed everything together. I like to organize the games a little bit better. I like to have my gamer wall, you know? Like you want to have a wall you feel like you could stand in front of and deliver takes to camera about games from the GameCube and Wii era. Where it's just like, it's like broken down by system, it's alphabetical order. Like you gotta get your IKEA bookshelf, which that is. So I haven't really I mean, I just have a bunch of crap on there right now, but yeah, it's fine. But yeah, I like having a physical thing because I'm old. I like to just hold it and be like, that's a thing. It's great because I've genuinely been able to lend games to friends. I've had friends who are like, oh, I've been wanting to check out Pikmin 4. I'm like, here, give it back when you're done. And they're like, sweet, like, it's great. And the rumors at least show that the Switch 2 will have the same kind of physical port for cartridges, maybe with an extra little toggle so you can't put Switch 2 carts into a Switch 1 or something. Thinking like Game Boy Advance into a Game Boy. It's like the port is the same, but the mechanics are different. But yeah, anyway, I like having a thing. The only thing that I can acknowledge is silly is PS5, which I have a bunch of PS5 physical games, not that many, because there haven't been many PS5 games I've wanted to buy. And that is just purely installing off the disc. The only real value in that is that I can play the 1.0 disc release version if there's any benefit to doing so. But typically there isn't. The only real example would be like if a game is licensed music and the license expires. So if you update the game digitally or download a new copy digitally, it doesn't have it. So feels like a joke. It's a sad joke. It makes me sad. Got my 8-year-old nephew a Switch. Has been wonderful borrowing him my games, trying to find a taste of the ice. I saw a post on twitter.com where someone reached out to Steam support. So this is Steam, a purely digital marketplace. And they said, hey, I've been thinking about some weird things recently, Steam customer support. And in the event of my death, can I bequeath my Steam library to someone? And they said no. They said, we understand, but we do not have like a mechanism to transfer ownership of an account. So the idea is like, oh, you might own like thousands and thousands of games. But like, yeah, you could probably just give someone the login info and like change the email. But you can't through a legal will or something be like the ownership. But you can be like, hey, all these boxes on my shelf, yeah, you can have those. So something very weird and morbid to keep in mind, I guess. Steam passwords, yeah. Smash cut to Citizen Kane saying Rosebud, and that's the password to his Steam library. What does Rosebud mean? He's talking about The Sims, obviously. Oh, that's a very weird roundabout reference of a reference, but yeah. Rosebud, semicolon, comma, semicolon. Yeah. Holy shit. Anyway, hi. Sims doesn't even use Rosebud anymore. They don't? Oh my god. That's like Doom not using Doom codes, which I don't even know if the new Dooms do. First frogs that I know. Well, no. First time in grad school studied post-death social media accounts and worked with Facebook, adding features. Yeah, that's nice. It's a really weird. I have very mixed thoughts about it, but I like the idea in some weird way that Facebook accounts can become like memorial accounts. Anyway, let's talk about less morbid things. I hope this game has a murder mystery at the heart of it. Physical copies game, yeah. Well, I have my meme that I always post every time a big popular game releases. I think most recently was Tears of the Kingdom. Do I still have it? Yeah. I like to post this very frequently on a twitter.com. Where I'm like, okay, I can't wait to. I mean, I care less for something like 1,000 Year Door, which I've already played. Like, I'm not worried. Yeah, if there's something new they've added, I don't want to be spoiled on that, but like, I know what happens. But like Tears of the Kingdom, I was fortunate enough to get Breath of the Wild a week fucking early because of a thing that I did with Nintendo. I got to play Breath of the Wild for like 7 days in isolation, and it was amazing. And Tears of the Kingdom, like, not only did it leak early, but people genuinely bought the game, and I'm just like sitting there. Bath bought it digitally and was playing it on our TV, and I was just like, I'm gonna play Tetris inside a closed door room and just feel sad. Yeah. Yes. Yo, I think the first or maybe second time I reposted this, because again, I have one joke and I'll just make it over and over. Someone's like, damn, the attention to detail with the lighting on the text and like having digital downloaders behind the blinds. I was like, if I'm opening Photoshop for a shit post, I'm not just using a meme maker, man. I'm pulling out all the stops. If I'm making a meme, you're gonna know that I did it. Yeah, you gotta put an effort in your shit post. I think that's what elevates a silly image macro. Is when it's like, why you didn't have to do it. It's like, exactly. The you didn't have to is the part that's strong. Bespoke shit posts, yes. I mean, I have the PSD still, I think. Yeah, I do. So if I really wanted to edit it, it would be very easy to do so. You can see me moving my mouse because of the background. Anyway, is this? Oh, that's gotta be his hat in the foreground. Like, that's not a duck. Kinda looks like a dog. Dog detective. Anyway. Gotta put us in file. Yeah, in the metadata. I need to put a big watermark over the 3 memes I make ever. Anyway, I'm still getting caught up. I swear we're gonna play the game soon. Donkey Kong Coyote, thanks for 49 bits! I had a lousy day a couple days ago, but I watched your old VOD of Curse of Monkey Island and it drastically improved my mood. Thanks for what you do. Have my leftover bits. Thank you for the leftover bits. I'm sorry for your poopy day. I'm glad that some silly point-and-click adventure game shenanigans can help out a little bit. It is what I strive to do, is to just be a dangus on the internet. Smashrat gifted a sub to Duck Detective, and also 100 bits. Duck Detective is funny enough on its own, but it's Duck Detective's voice that makes this a must-play. Yeah, for anyone that hasn't seen this game before, is good. Dr. Koala, MD, PhD, thanks for 2 months. Welcome back, Quack. Doctor, that koala is quacking. Tofu Raven, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the house. Enjoy the emotes. AgraJack42, thanks for 8 months. Enjoy. Thanks for the prime. Moonwing, thanks for 22 months. Excited for this. Invader Zimmer, thanks for soup. Quack soup. Animal Quackers? Is that anything? Smash Matt, thanks for soup. You ever actually seen the movie Duck Soup? One of the best Marx Brothers movies. Highly recommend for a good laugh. Yes. I was in one of the... I think it was a freshman year of college class that I took. That was like a film history kind of a thing. That's like a freshman year in high school. Not in high school, in college. That's like a freshman college kind of class to me. Is like, this has nothing to do with my major, but also I don't know what my major is yet. But this satisfies eligibility requirement to graduate, so that sounds fun. And we watched Duck Soup as part of it. I don't remember much about it, to be fair. I'm sure if I rewatched parts, I'd be like, oh yeah. But that's where a lot of my knowledge of the Marx Brothers comes from. And that's why every time the Marx Brothers comes up and Onsta's around, and she starts talking about her favorite Marx Brothers, like Glorpo and Shido and the rest, it's like, it's great because, you know, there's like 5 or 6 Marx Brothers. People tend to know Groucho. You know, he's the most famous one. He's the where the comedy mustache comes from, basically. Yeah, but you can be like, no, like Zeppo is a real Marx brother. Harpo is a real Marx brother. Like, you can name real ones and they sound made up. Yeah, Glorpo and Shido. Yeah. I think Groucho, Chico, and Harpo are like the most famous three, but over time now it's basically Groucho people could probably point at and be like, that's a Marx brother, even if they don't know his name. Yeah, Schlumpo. Zempo Marx. Lunchables Marx. Anyway, Herf, thanks for 56 months. KO the Dragon, thanks for 64 months. It's the gamer number of months. Nintendo 64. Mega Club, thanks for 9 months. Salutations from far off Vodland. I hear the weather is nice this year in Vodland. Smash Max 100 bits. Kingdom Hearts is coming to Steam. Maybe I'll now actually play them. I have them on Epic Game Store, but I can't be bothered to actually boot up Epic Game Store to play them. Yeah, they announced that it's coming to Steam Online. Finally, Kingdom Hearts is coming to PC, and people are like, it's been on Epic for like 3 years. And people are like, either what? I didn't know, or I know, but now it's on PC. Like, damn. It's wild how every time I boot up the Epic Game Store, which is not very often, I'm like, oh wow, they finally added like one feature that, to me, it's less about bringing it into parity with Steam, because I don't need Epic Game Store to be the same as Steam, but there's just some fun, like they didn't have a shopping cart, and I'm pretty sure it now has a cart if I remember correctly. And it's like, that's kind of fundamental to me in buying games on a store, is just like being able to be like, I want this out of the cart, let me keep browsing, instead of like, I want this, shop out entire shopping cart experience, another thing, do that again. It adds friction to the last thing you want to have friction. If you're designing a store, you want to make checking out the easiest part of the process. You want finding the thing to take the most time. And it's just like, why the fuck? So, I don't know. I own a bunch of games on Epic. I don't dislike it in principle. I just dislike it in practice. And, I don't know. For the time being, Steam is still the best way for me to buy and launch games on Steam. On PC. There you go. Case in point. They've rewired my brain. Can't watch this, I don't want to spoil it. Hope you enjoy it when you get to it. Thank you. Thought it was a platform for giveaways? Yeah. That's the funny thing too, is I have a bunch of games I've gotten for free from giveaways on the Epic Game Store, but then I'll see it on sale on Steam and be like, ooh, I could spend $5 to buy this game I already own, but on a platform that I might actually play it on. It's, I don't know. I don't think it's objectively not a good thing that Steam has a monopoly on the PC games marketplace. There are other options, but they are the vast majority of where the sales and stuff happens. And there are downsides to that I don't want to get into because I want to play a stupid video game. But for the time being, it's fine because Steam is good and they have good intentions for the most part. Their interests largely align with our interests as PC gaming consumers, and that's good. It won't always be that way though. There will come a day when the keys are handed to someone else and it will become horrible. And enjoy these years while we still have them. Just enjoy them. Because this too shall pass, for better and for worse. The world will end. It will be gone. So actually my theory is that there's someone within Valve who probably is very much in agreement with Gabe's policies and philosophies. I don't even know if he's the one necessarily calling the shots for Steam as a whole. From what I understand of Valve, I don't think there's one person that goes, here's what Steam should be. But I think whenever Gabe is out of the picture, there's going to be someone that sort of metaphorically replaces him, and that person will be solid. It's the person after that person I'm most worried about. That's when I'm like, ugh. I think that the next person will be okay. But anyway, yeah, Solid Snake. GOG is these. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of games. I own more games on GOG than I do on Epic, I think. But I don't use the launcher, not for any strong reason. Anyway, Gabe the Third will fuck, yeah. The third clone of Gabe, because that's what's gonna happen. Hopefully we'll be dead by then. 2 people back to back are like, won't be my problem. Listen, Primal Tanuki, thanks for 100 bits. Roll Baggins, thanks for 100 bits. Space Artemis, thanks for 31 months. Al the Funkman, thanks for 18. Enjoy your very mouth, the Chris Gunky. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Boangry, thanks for gifting a sub. To Key Lime, Y. Smash, thanks for 10 bits. Hoping to talk about it when we get into 1,000 Year Door. In the Japanese version, the game Angumbella kept calling Vivian a boy. This should prefers to be called a girl. The remake actually respects her gender identity in Japanese and English. I also saw that in the original Japanese version, Beldam says we're not the sisters, we're a trio, and she specifically says something like you are a man, and they removed that part of the line where she still says we're not sisters, we're a trio, but they removed the like extremely like more aggressive transphobia, I guess one might say. So it's like, yeah, they're kind of finding. So the thing is, there's some parts of the game where I'm like, this will not have aged well. There's no way to tweak the script around Peach's arc in that game. And I don't want to get into it. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone that hasn't played it, but the Peach side story is fucking bizarre. And without completely rewriting that sequence, there's no way to adapt that in a way that makes me go, this is good, actually. So yeah. Anyway, hi. Bizarre but fun. Well, listen, I intend to stream it, and when we get to there, I'm just gonna be mashing through the text and just being like, for anyone that hasn't seen this before, welcome. Welcome to me being a very confused 12-year-old or whatever that game came out. Yeah, anyway, Caddis Magus, thanks for 61 months in a tier 2. Well, actually, no, trans rights. Jesse Highwind, thanks for 3 months. Enjoy your silver key. School year is over. Finally can take a vacation from Vodland to Live. Welcome to Liveland. And hope the end of the school year went well. Space and Love, thanks for 16 months. Yeah, woo, woo, yeah, woo. Goon, thanks for 40 months. Almost my age. Hello, welcome back. You're almost a couple years old. Congratulations. Solemn was taken. Thanks for 27 months. Happy Subversary to me. Also, happy Indie Game Release Month, apparently. Please help cool games keep dropping in my inbox and I can't keep up. Also, congrats to Vivian for her gender. It's been a weird couple of days, huh? It's been a few. Multi-Peach, thanks for 8. Hey, Barry and chat. So many good games recently, I can't keep up. Same. Susama, thanks for 43. Finia, thanks for 3 years. Enjoy your Oki. 3 Bs in a trench coat, thanks for 52 months. Smash, thanks for 10 bits. Twitter.com actually changed the URL to x.com finally. You know, as much as I hate that site, I like learning about games, animations, art, and creative people there. Plus my main way of connecting to friends, so it's difficult to just quit it, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm still on there, even though it's actively draining my life force. It feels like a picture of Dorian Gray situation. I don't know. Twitter was always a place for bad, stupid people to make bad, stupid opinions on the internet, myself wholly included in that. But now it's a place for bad, stupid people to have bad, stupid opinions on really important things. It's like, it feels like it used to be more innocuous, and now people are using it to spread extremely bad, hateful stuff and being, like, celebrated for it because the algorithm. It's just like, It just feels like I need to put, like, sunglasses on. I need to put on, is it peril-sensitive sunglasses? Whatever. There's a bit in one of the Hitchhiker's books where they put on sunglasses so they don't get alarmed by things that are alarming around them. The sunglasses don't filter, they're just purely black. You can't see through them. So it just kind of feels like I need that. So anyway, I don't want to get into it because it's going to put me into a bad mood. I want to play a silly game about a duck. But no, I still am actively following a ton of interesting, cool people who are posting about their games and their art and their projects, and I'm still learning about stuff through that, but it's diminished. I'm getting less of that. And so that's where it's like, my time on this platform is limited. I'm still staying on this platform in spite of how I feel about it, but it's bad. She's secret on my salami till I duck. You want to say that again? YouTube has been recommending stupid reactionary videos with woke in the time. Yeah, it's just like, ugh. Blech. Have an original thought and maybe I'll be interested in your stupid takes. Anyway, hi, I'm an internet person on the internet who has stupid takes. Follow me, I guess. She's secret on my slide. Yeah. Anyway, let's get some clanks on the chat so we can just move on. Space Queen Leisha, thanks for 43 months. Speaking of physical video game things, I won a prize from GDQ. I'll soon have some Dicey Dungeons original art. Holy shit, that's rad. I'm glad to know that the prize segments from GDQ are real. Granted, they have like hundreds of thousands of people watching and probably a good percentage of those actually donating. So, but you never hear about like, I got the thing I won from GDQ. It's like, wow, cool. I didn't expect them to be a scam, right? That would be a big deal, but congrats. And also, what a prize to win. That's really cool. Dicey Dungeon's good. The Figment, thanks for 59 months. 10 more months to the funny number. You're so close. Hime Ryolu, thanks for 2 years. Shut up and take my money. Don't actually shut up, please, thank you. You can't shut me up. This is my soapbox. This is where I come to yell about things, I guess. So yeah. People get my felt figures are happy. Yeah, that's right. You've done a bunch of cool. What's the Discord icon in the corner? That's probably a link to their server. Yep. Happy Broccoli Games. Yeah, a bunch of game devs have been putting that into their launchers or the title screen. So you can join the Duck Discord. Ayala Ventus, thanks for 54 months. Oh, hell yeah. I made it live for once. Welcome back. I hope you enjoy your card key. One of these, I gotta figure out mnemonics for some of these higher numbers, man. It takes me a sec to remember. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the months and years of support. Jasmine, thanks for 69 bits. Thanks for keeping me sane while I finish off my lost summer exams. My criminal law problem scenario was genuinely something out of an Ace Attorney. Some guy found out he had caught an incurable disease called Incurovid 17 from another guy, showed up at the other guy's office and threw a stapler at his head, missed and hit a woman, and then the other guy fell down 15 flights of stairs, and it turned out the woman was his mother. That sounds absurd even for an Ace Attorney. And you had to keep a straight face and like answer questions about this case? That woman was Albert Einstein. The stapler was the clock. The moment that the stapler hit him, it ejected a number of staples that landed in a configuration of a digital readout of what the time was at the time of impact. Jesus Christ. The stapler was a monkey. It was absolutely wild. It sounds wild. My God, thank you for the bits, and congrats on finishing whatever the hell that was. Kid Ludens, thanks for 22 months. Hello, Mr. Barry. Hello. Smash Bros. 10 bits. And yeah, you join. Listen, you can join. Again, with the death of social media, Discord servers by publishers and less publishers, developers. If you join the developers Discord, I've joined a bunch of Discord servers for various indie devs. And what you can do is you can mute notifications except for add everyone, or even mute all the channels except for announcements, and then bam, when they have a thing to talk about, you find out about it because you get a ping. And it's like, wow, this is kind of what social media used to be. I can learn about the things I'm interested in from the people I'm interested in. So yeah, it's not the best, but you know, like a good example would be Power Wash Sim. I'm in that Discord. I've never said anything in there, but you know, they announce stuff all the time with like upcoming DLC or like, you know, here's their plans for their roadmap and stuff. And sometimes they post that in a Steam newsletter as well, but I don't really check the Steam news. It's just a thing pops up in the library, someone's click on it. But me and the Barry Discord, yeah, you don't have to. Listen, if you join the Barry Discord and you don't say anything, you just lurk, or you just don't ever read anything, or you just want the stream announcements, like, Discord is decently malleable for what it is. I think you can kind of tweak it to be what you want it to be, which is nice. When they're saying on occasion, I appreciate that. Also, the Super Chat gives Discord, so the next time they're good emotes. Yeah, I joined it after playing a bunch of Hades 2, because I ran into 2 bugs that I was like, I want to make sure no one's yelling about it like it's common before I submit a bug report. Because they said that they read every bug report and they appreciate it regardless. I'm like, if this is a known issue they're fixing in the next patch, I don't want to be like, I ran into this thing. But I was searching there, I was like, my God, these are some good emotes. It's good. The Barry Discord is a vehicle for pointing my face at the stream. It's also a vehicle for people that make me point at stuff from the Discord remix feature. It's not immune to enshittification. Not at all. So again, enjoy it while it lasts. Universe, thanks for 12 months. Enjoy your mildly cursed skeleton bee. Where's Donald? He's there. He's wearing the... What if I mean, this game is voiced, but what if it wasn't and I just did a Donald voice? Kimmy Capra, thanks for a year. Finally have Prime again. Time to resub my favorite streamer. Yay, thank you. You know there's more streamers than just me, right? If I'm your favorite streamer, then you should watch more streams. That felt like mean towards me and you. Thank you, though. Andy Major, thanks for 69 months. Nice. There are? What? There's like 1 or 2 others. Donald Slim, Blunkling, I've seen that. Yeah. DJ, okay, thanks for 54 months. Enjoy your card, which is a key. Thank you. Other people on stream. Yeah, it's not Barry.tv. That would be fun, though. Anyway, my God. Took me a minute. Thank you for all the subs and bits and yelling at me about stuff. I knew it was going to be a bit, because whenever I take any time off of stream, I appreciate it. It's a good problem to have, but there tend to be a lot of alerts to get caught up on. But thank you. Not until I incorporated by Twitch. Or I moved to the island nation of Tuvalu and put up a website there. Did you know that .tv doesn't stand for .television? It's a country code. There's a lot of websites that are based out of random countries just for the domain suffix. Anyway, go to Mixer. Remember Mixer? I remember. Every time Mixer comes up, I bring up the fact that I was invited to be on an official Mixer run talk show about gaming and gaming news and stuff, and they were delightful. All the people I talked to and dealt with, the hosts of the show, super fun. It was a good time. Yeah, we had to do the interview over Skype, and everyone apologized every step of the way. They're like, yeah, we gotta do it on Skype. It was so funny to me. Sounds like a swinging thing. Yeah, it was never a good name. But Mixer was good because it forced Twitch to level up their shit. It forced Twitch to add a low latency option and to improve some of their codecs and stuff. Like, competition's good. Anyway, I'm gonna play this video game called Duck Detective: The Secret Salami. I played the demo of it, but we're gonna replay the beginning of the game, which I think is what the beginning of the demo was as well. Worst thing we do was over Google Hangout. Ugh. It's called Google Hangout. That shouldn't be for anything business related. It's in the name. It's for hanging out. Except no one's ever hung out on Google Hangouts. Twitch is adding AV1 because of YouTube too. Yeah, again, competition good. Anyway, so even if you're like, why would anyone use that platform? If they have a reason to exist that distinguishes them, it's going to make it all better. So anyway, well, you worked at Ubisoft to use Microsoft Teams. Of all the options. Rest in peace, Aloe. I just made my text very, very large. Was that a feature of it? Anyway, welcome to Duck Detective: The Secret Salami. I'm going to be a duck. And by I mean the game. Let me know how the volume is, because as a voiced game, I don't want to make it super quiet, but I don't want it to be that. Yeah. Also, the game's out on Steam and maybe other things. It's like $15? But it's $10, and it's currently on sale 10% off until June 6th. So if you're watching this relatively close to now, you can get the game for $9, which is a steal. A steal, I tells you. Bum 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 bum. Anyway, hi. Would you like dialogue to auto advance? No. Thank you for that. Detective mode. Feel like a true detective. Look how excited he is. He's literally pogging. Less information provided when incorrect. Story mode. Smoother experience for fledgling detectives. More information provided when incorrect. I'm gonna be a detective. I didn't come all this way to, you know, not use my brain. I'm gonna regret.
Life wasn't easy.
Yeah.
I was a freshly divorced duck. Not able to pay next month's rent.
A little bit loud. Sound seems okay. Let me know.
Not that I had paid for it this month yet. My brain felt foggy, and I was trying to remember. Where did all my money go? I had to retrace last night's steps.
Yeah. If you didn't catch me playing the demo of this, that was the moment where I went, nope. I don't even need to play any more of this demo to know I'm buying this game on launch. Deductions! Deductions are a vital part of a detective's work. Find clue words by questioning persons and inspecting your surroundings. Enter clue words into the blank spaces to solve deductions. So it's a little bit of a case of the golden idol situation, where you're grabbing phrases and then inputting them into the part of the sequence where they go. And I adore that game. So I was like, you're using that framework in a silly context? I mean, yes, please. The nest egg. Rent. Yes.
I can't believe Anna actually filed the divorce papers.
Anna! Oh, and they give you a little icon. Oh no, the icon exists regardless.
I can't believe it. Second overdue notice.
The sax is schmoovin'.
I wonder at what point they start kicking people out.
He sighs.
I took that photo of her in a secluded tulip field. We spoke for hours under the stars that night. And now, she doesn't even answer my texts.
You should sell her a tulip. Invest in tulip coin.
I won't be needing this badge anymore.
What does it say? I think it says polizei.
I guess I can keep it as a souvenir. My new job as the duck detective isn't going any better, though. Well, if things keep going badly, I can always sell it online.
He has a loaf of bread as a pillow. That is the saddest thing I've ever seen. And you're right.
This fresh smell. Oh, sweet, spongy loaf. Oh, you keep me safe at night.
Why is some of the best voice acting I've heard in years in Duck Detective? This is meant to say everyone else needs to step up your game.
I have everything I need to solve this now.
Does sirens sound like the German police? They have a distinctive noise? Blank spent her last money on blank for blank. The duck detective spent his last money on tulips for Anna. I mean, by tulips, I meant bread for the duck detective.
Not my proudest moment, but the toast helps me to forget.
PSA, don't feed ducks bread. They can't digest it. No, I think you're supposed to give them, like, seeds. Or probably maybe nothing, because they're probably fine. Especially in an area where they're like, don't feed the fucking wildlife. Oh. Yeah. Frozen peas, that's the one. Frozen peas. Apparently they love that shit. Duck-like peas. Give peas a duck.
Hannah! I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks.
Is that bread breath I smell over the phone?
You have to believe me!
My god, it is a little bit loud.
Oh. Yeah, you're speaking to the duck detective.
I put a demo of this. I don't remember the details. I just remember loving it.
Let's discuss this in person. Now, be there in an hour.
I remember where it ended physically. Yeah, bear bus. He's predicted.
I spent more than half of my remaining cash on the bus fare. And here I was, in front of Bear Bus office. Some sort of rundown call center. I better crack this case, or I won't even have enough money to make it back home.
God, he's good. God damn it, yes. Yes, good. This is absolutely the kind of game you want to just react to everything you bump into. Just a city duck, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight bus to the bus station. Hello, I don't know how to read.
New bus route starting in August. Visit the scenic mountains of Salsicha.
Salsicha. They definitely heard of bear butts, like B-A-R-E bear.
I'd always tell Anna we'd go there one day.
Yeah, Twitch, I mean, I saw it through indirect means, so I don't know if it's confirmed real or not, but I saw people saying, whether or not it's true, that Twitch is allowing butt emotes more explicitly now. Which, it always felt like a very selective rule, because there's a billion butts, some extremely explicit, and then they would deny other people's butt emotes, like me, like Hams. For anyone that doesn't know, Hams was supposed to be Arena sub-mode, and they denied it. Just fucked up. And they denied my butt emote, which is on the Discord server. Which, if it is true, I could re-upload my butt emote, but they don't deserve it. I'm sorry. Twitch doesn't deserve the bear butt emote. She actually uploaded and Twitch explicitly took it down. Right. Well, yeah, it has to be approved, or maybe she got auto-approval and then Twitch said no. I don't remember the exact sequence, just that Twitch was like, no. Rena can make emotes. Well, I think that was done by Eric. I mean, not that Rena had nothing to do with it, but I think the art was done by Eric. So once again, another banger by Eric. And I lost my emote artist credit in the process. Eric, no!
I'm staying here until I get my money back. Bear bus? Huh, more like scam bus.
She made her own version. I believe it's on her channel too. Oh. I'll take a look. I mean, I'm subbed to Arena. I could look through the emotes. Tell me how they scam you, customer.
You, sound unhappy.
You bet I am! Their stupid buses always arrive late!
This isn't really tied to anything, but I always it makes sense. Yeah, shout out to Serena. Go follow Arena. She's delightful. The plural of buses having one S in the middle, it's like bus only has one S. But just buses, the way that I say it and it exists in my brain, it seems like it should be B-U-S-S-E-S, like two S's. Bus-I. I don't like bus-I. It just like, I don't know. It should be bussy. Well, because one S would be busy. I don't like bus. I shouldn't have said anything.
I came back from a work trip to the west and arrived here at 3 in the morning!
Yeah, that sounds like taking the bus.
And they don't even want to give me a refund.
Most times I've taken a long bus ride, you do not get in. I have not gotten in when I expected to.
How much did you pay?
Bucks. Bussins. Buxom buses. It's because that there's a vowel before the last letter. Yeah. This looks like it should be pronounced Buses. Like Gary, like a plural of Gary Busey's. Several clones of Gary Busey approach you. The Buses say to you, ... Buxton makes me...
Too schmark.
Too schmark. Wait, Deutsch schmark?
But that's not the point! It's about the principle.
Did I say the exact same thing when I played the demo? I feel like I probably did. Never say Buxton. I was reading chat. When I read out chat, it's not an endorsement of what I'm reading. For the record. I claim plausible deniability.
This office looks like it'll worsen my depression.
Yeah, it seems right. All right, let's go in there. Is that Louise Belcher? Kind of sounds like her. Hello.
I could already tell based on her face that the receptionist was a tough one.
By the time we buried Daddy Donne during Yakuza. What's the plural noun for a group of buses? A traffic jam? No, that's not fair to buses. A you can't just say a bussy of buses. A centipede of buses? An air quote, a collection? I was trying to, a word that indicates a very long line of things because buses are long. And I got nothing. A murder of a boat a boatload of buses? Oh, that's it. That's the one. Yes, a boatload of buses. That's it's usually fleet. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, you would have like a yeah. A boatload of buses is it. I could already tell based on her face, receptionist was a tough one.
She wouldn't make life easy for me. But I had to make my way into the office.
A busload of bolts. Yeah. Of bolts? I used to take a bus called the Bolt Bus when I'd go from New York to Massachusetts in college. It's September! Sorry I knocked over your thing. Hello.
I'm the duck detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
A parade of buses. That's fun.
Okay. Do you work here?
No.
Well, then I can't let you in.
But I've been hired by someone from their bus.
Who hired you?
I didn't catch their name.
Listen, buddy. You better get out of here, or I'll have to call security.
There's always more to people than you might think.
He's saying that to me?
I should take a closer look and figure out what she's about.
I thought he was looking into the camera and saying, here's what you gotta do, champ. Take a look. Use the magnifying glass to find clues and press R to uncover them. Tear. Sad? Oh. Name tag. Last name. Windtimer. Of course. Do giraffes have fingernails? Oh! Keychain. Boy band. K-pop fan. Understood. Whoa. Go back.
You're still here?
Yeah.
I'll leave you alone.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
It says server room. It's locked.
That's where all the waiters wait. Yes. It feels like we should be a cat detective with the way I knock over everything I come into contact with. Birthday. It's Sophie's birthday next Thursday. Just saying. Laura from CS is way too loud. I can hear her keyboard all the way to my desk. Don't bring your mechanical keyboard from home to the office. Laura. I swear to God, if someone steals my mug again, I'll end them. Mug stolen. Suggestions. loud typers. Unless the keyboard is cherry mix keys. I don't care what it has.
These are quite mundane. I'm surprised nobody wrote something more scandalous.
It's important to work out a suspect's name to crack the case. Enter the first and last name to the slots below their portrait in your journal's suspect page. That's, Windtimer. First name... Do I know which name? I don't know if I know which name. The 7th. Did you crack the case? We don't even know what the case is yet. September. Smiley. Happy. Happy. Giraffe. Cute. Cute. Duck in the questions. Return of the Obra Dinn. Duck Alive version. Duck. The knocked her waist back is driving
Tomorrow
insane.
is Friday.
Friday night.
Need to remember to collect my dry cleaning. I should be able to deduce her name now. It's locked.
I literally just told you need to stay out.
Stay out. It's Sophie's birthday next Thursday. Just saying. Is that you?
You're still here?
Is that person you?
I'll leave you alone.
And that person was you. Oh, wait. Got it. Oh. 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 Yeah. Oh. So that's if you try to inspect something while there's no one around you. That's just a real-ass duck quack. It's just like Duck Game for real. The only problem is if I'm standing next to someone, I can't quack. Because it's the Y button, which is inspect. I can just stand a short distance away from them and yell at them. Wish you could hold it for it just stays open. I appreciate that everyone is posting bar quack instead of bar scrim, which is probably more appropriate. But listen, chat, I'm not here to police you. You do what you do best. Quack at a respectable distance. This reminds me of a puzzle. Anyway, journal. Are you Sophie? Is it your birthday soon? It is, so it locks in once it's right. The entrance. Sophie. People. Sophie is feeling people. Sad. Because nobody has remembered her birthday.
Ah, that's why she's making such a face.
I forgot Scrub was an emote. I mean, doesn't come up too often, I think.
I should try and cheer her up.
Poor Sophie. Sounds like she has a choice to make
You're
about
still here?
her friends.
Good observation, Sophie Windtimer.
Get out.
Oh.
Aren't you impressed I deduced your name?
I'm wearing a name tag, nitwit.
Well, it doesn't say your first name, though.
That part is creepy, but I'm choosing to ignore it.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're still here?
Happy birthday.
I'm just here to wish you a happy birthday.
How did you know?
Just another one of Duck Detective's great deductions.
Huh? Anyway, that was really nice of you.
Take that.
No one else remembered. Can you believe it? If you know my birthday, you must have a connection to someone here. Here's the keycard to the office.
Sweet. Adding this to the case files. God, the art is so good. Get. See you later, Sophie Windtimer. Happy birthday. Hee, I'm in. Did you know ducks were named after Sir Geoffrey Duck, who invented the bird? This is where the demo ended, if I remember correctly.
The stained carpets and peeling wallpaper exuded a stench of stale coffee and abandoned dreams. I knew I couldn't stay long, or it would rub off on me.
This is the last straw! Fredderson needs to be fired!
I'll see what I can do.
Hello.
Who are you? Do you have a problem? If you have one, just call our damn hotline.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, the Duck Detective.
Forgot his name is Eugene McQuacklin.
A client hired me to investigate a case.
Why didn't you just say so? It's time we put an end to the awful lunch death. All we need to fire him is some evidence for the upper management. I'll be in my office.
First, I had to find out who works here and what their jobs are.
This is Dr. Detective. Thank you for the bits.
I needed to find my client as well. Thankfully, I remembered the piece of paper I had in my jacket from taking notes during the call.
Now that's a professional. BarryWasS. Blank the giraffe works as a blank, the bear is blank, and he is the blank. Blank the cat works in blank. The client. Blank hired the detective as his, her. Blank was blank by a coworker known as blank. Something was stolen? Tricky deductions might require new perspectives. Press D-pad down to get additional guidance at any time. Eugene, Duck Detective, please, I need advice on how to proceed with the case. Oh. I'm pressing the advice button, but it's only giving me... Well, I suppose it is advice of a different sort. Thank you. I see now. Now I know. Hello.
It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most busy driver out of all four seems to be Petrovich.
Why so busy, Hollandaise? Escargot. The Quackstar's incoherent swearing. Salsichia. Salsichia. Brazil. Go to Brazil. Well, later I'll get her. Yeah.
Their buses don't go very far.
Italian for sausage? Oh. Figured it must be something of that nature. Whoa. Hold on. Receipt, expensive, West currency. Did they import sausage from West Germany illegally? Salami, high quality. It's pretty sus. What else we got? I like this sliding noise as you move the cursor around. There's one more thing to look at here. Is there? You sure about that? Video game? Oh. Oh. Spotless good condition. Oh. Weird.
That's a lot of salami.
Hello.
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine? I plan all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time. Isn't that so cool?
Salami's made from the mythical salami animal. It looks like that, but with eyes and feet. Otherwise, there's nothing you have to do to prepare it.
Don't you have an angry customer shouting outside about the buses being late?
Really?
Push Wheel singing BDG. Is it him? Key. Oh. Ask him about this.
Do you have any idea who picked me to investigate?
No idea, but I'm so happy you're here. I have a copy of your book. The Early Bird Catches the Criminal. Can you sign it?
Yes. Always a pleasure to meet a fan.
Yeah, I guess so.
Come on, Eugene.
Woo! Thanks so much, Mr. Duck Detective. I won't ever forget this. This will become a core memory.
Let's take a look at him. Oh! He's wearing glasses. Thick glasses, strong prescription, bad eyesight. Looks good. Got good teeth. Good teeth, good tie. Laura with a paw print, custom mug, and then him shoes, Velcro shoes. Lame. How dare you? He's beautiful. So rude, so judgmental, Mr. Eugene Duck Detective. So the draft works as a something. The bear is Sophie, and maybe all their names are Sophie. Let's see. I don't even walk near that. God.
The 2 desks on this side look unused.
We just have to knock over literally everything. She answers a call.
This is BarryWasS. How can I help you? This is the 3rd time you're calling. I'm telling you, your ex-wife did not cancel your booking.
She, looks busy. What is your relationship with Sophie Windheimer?
Excuse me for a second. Oh man, I don't know how I'd survive the office without her. Sucks that she's at the reception. I would have loved to have her in the office. I'm back. Yes, please collect your toddler from the bus station.
Ugh.
I need to ask you some questions.
No, I'm sorry. You can't take your 12 trombones on the bus.
Trombone champ.
What? Can't you see I'm talking to a customer? It's company policy. Nothing I can do. Goodbye.
Nothing. Writing down nothing. That's an important clue.
Do you know anything about who called me here?
What are you talking about? Listen, I have a million more emails to answer, and there are 50 people in the phone queue. I have worked 10 days in a row, including 3 night shifts, and Manfred still doesn't want to give me a raise! Just leave me in peace!
So, you have no clues for me?
You think quacking will calm her down? That one. There's like an aggressive twinge to that one. Hi. How you doing? Strained eyes, insomniac. She just explained that she's working the night shift. It's great. Different brand, own headset, dedicated. Doing her goddamn best. Oh, a gamer. Energy drink. Bad habits. Don't consume beverage. I like the little grippers. Just kind of a feral stance.
This is BarryWasS. Your yarn ball is still on the bus. Which route were you on?
How far can I walk from that trash can and still knock it over? My God, the radius on those. The collision box around it must just be massive. That's really funny.
I shouldn't go outside yet. I need to find out who the people in this office are first. Did
They
I
know.
remember to write down their professions and my deductions?
Trash cans know to bow before the duck detective. Right. They're doing it out of gratitude. Let me see. Yep.
The PC is on, but the person who works at this desk seems to be on a break. They only have a single person answering the hotline right now? That's surprising.
Surprise added to clues. Profile picture. Posing. Whitlock. Whitlock. Password hint. Me and sexy aliens? Huh? Huh? What does that mean?
I wonder if there are clues to her password. I don't think I have enough information to crack it yet.
Okay. Whoa! Employee of the month. Insert photo here. Layout. Lazy. Fixed. Freddy sucks. Freddy. Rufus Sedaris. First name. Rufus. Stop with the post-its. No. Make me. There's something else here. Let me just slide back and forth. Across the whole goddamn thing. What am I missing? What am I missing? The last name. Sedaris. You're right. You're right. You don't get the... Yep. Okay. Thank you.
I'm not sure I'd feel particularly appreciated.
Me when I'm into sexy aliens. Come in. Yeah, hold on. Let me... Oop. That's not the deduce button. That's, Well, she said, Manfred won't give a raise, right? So that's probably Manfred. I got my last money, not even enough to take a return bus trip. Office key card. Client note. All these different objects. Get a resume with the name Laura on it. Yeah, but I think that's his pet. I keep hitting that by mistake. Where was the... I guess it doesn't. That's fine. Amy's my favorite Sedaris. They're both good. Sedaris is the Jeff works as a receptionist. The bear is Bear Bus. Oh. Blink the cat works in. Does that count? No, an operating office. I think is specifically that area to the left. Anyway, can we go to the kitchen?
In here must be the crime scene. First, I want to find out who the people in the office are.
Laura complained her milk was
It
stolen.
will make things easier in the long run. I'll need to remember to write everything down in my deductions.
Yeah, let me take a little peek again.
Oh, how are you, Mr. Duck Detective?
Good. So yeah, you're right. You're so right for that. Duck sleep is one I open because crime never sleeps. Was it here? Laura from CS is way too loud. So Laura's the one that's way too loud. And someone, actually we don't know if it was Laura. Someone said, I swear to God, if someone steals my mug again, I'll end them. It's Sophie's birthday. So we don't know for certain that it was Laura's mug, but it does say Laura on it, so stands to reason. It's probably hers. But it has a paw print on it, so I feel like that's meant to indicate that it's like the name of a pet or something, but I could be wrong. Let's talk to the bear. The bear in the big blue office. Herr Ernst.
The dimly lit rooms seem to promise well-kept secrets and rumors.
Could just be a Laura Bailey fan, that's true. Oh, so this is why I don't understand him. It's because he's speaking German. That makes sense.
It's a letter for an application for a promotion to Senior Customer Service Agent.
CS.
Signed by L. Angst.
Angst. The soundtrack is so good.
What are you doing with my family's portrait?
They're animals where they pet. You know, animals that aren't sentient. Like a Goofy and Pluto situation where you're like, ugh.
Sorry.
My dog is not loving those duck noises. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna stop, but I am sorry. Mm-hmm. Wow! Kids, identical age, twins. Happy little guy. They're both happy little guys. Is there something else that was, oh, framed, high quality. What? Hinge, secret compartment?
Is it normal to have a huge painting of your family in your office?
Yes. Sorry.
What a fancy nameplate. It says Ernst.
Ernst. So you must be Ernst. Ernst. The little picture on the wall is very cute. Hello.
How are the detective things going, Mr. Detective?
You must be Ernst.
It's Mr. McQuacklin.
Right. Apologies. Are you planning on staying in my office much longer?
I'll have to inspect the entire premise to do my job correctly.
Well, hurry up.
Whoa. I really, this bit hasn't gotten old on me, and I don't expect it will anytime soon. Of just like, oh, look at the cute art. Buh. And it's like not really at all zoomed in. It's just more detailed. It's like very slightly zoomed in. Baby food, Family Man. It's like some kind of Family Guy. Ty, expensive, branch manager. What else you hiding? Mr. Ernst. Huh? What? Huh? Huh? What about Angry Brow Stern? I don't love when I'm looking for a detail that's just like his demeanor is this. It feels like, oh, baby food, you know? The tie clip, like things that stand out. Skill issue, I guess so. Just feels too just kind of whatever.
Was it you who called me?
No, I never heard of you before.
That's unusual.
No, we're going too fast makes it hard for the game. I guess it's to prevent you from being able to just scan it like that. You need to find the thing and kind of sit on there. Have a good one, dude.
You're here, since there has been some unrest. You're still here.
I have a feeling you're not enjoying my company.
Not particularly.
Yeah, right. So what did this say again?
It's a letter for an application for a promotion to senior customer service agent, signed by L. Angst.
Okay, so Laura Angst. That's probably her full name. There are no ducks on the moon. ... Unless. The bear is Manfred. He is the branch manager. The cat works in customer service from the sounds of it. And what is your name? Whomstiv are you? Do I know who you are? I need to remember what people said about other people. Hello.
This is BarryWas. How can I help you? This is the third time you're calling. I'm telling you.
You can't prove a negative.
Your ex-wife did not cancel your booking.
She, looks busy.
Was the cat I want to raise? Well, do we know it was the cat that's Laura, or could it be this person that's Laura? Oh no, their last name is Whitlock, so it would stand to reason. Perhaps this is our Laura Angst. Oh, and does that mean you're Freddy or Rufus? Wait, what? How did I get those names? But I can answer this. Laura the cat works in customer service. The crocodile called blank works in the operating office. She's the loud typer. You know, that makes sense too. She is attacking those keys. That's just their syndrome there. What was this?
It's a list of all the most busy driver out of...
Petrosh is the busy driver.
I'm the only one here in the operating. I'm playing all the... Isn't...
Don't you have an angry...
Real?
Trying to remember where I got people's names from.
What do you know about Manfred Ernst?
I think he likes me.
The croc stole the mug. Well, just because he's holding it doesn't mean he stole it.
He's the only one who doesn't shout at me.
The two desks on this...
Maybe I can learn more now from Sophie. Yeah.
What can you tell me about Laura Angst?
Laura needs to chill out. I do love her, but if she keeps living like this, she'll have a heart attack by 23.
So, do you have an idea who would have hired me?
Is the sticky notes on the poster? Maybe.
It's about the incident, isn't it?
The incident?
Sorry. No idea.
23 is pretty good for a cat. Yeah. Most trendy duck hairstyle is a mullet, closely followed by something else. I cannot look at the post-its on there. What's this? So Rufus Sedaris was Employee of the Month. Freddy sucks. Stop with the post-its. Fixed. Kitchen time? Yeah, maybe. Bob and the Afro? Nice. So play around with this Rufus, but does this tell me? I don't know if this tells me who that is. Yeah.
In here must be the crime scene. First, I want to find out. It will make things easy. I'll need to remember to write everything.
Yeah, I need their identities all locked down first. Let's just say that you're Rufus Sedaris, because that's a full name that we have. No! Freddy Sedaris? No, it can't be Freddy Sedaris. You're not Petrovic. You're not Whitlock. Freddy Frederson. You're Freddy Frederson. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense that that's who that is. Okay. The post is a drawing of Rufus. Was that the chicken?
Can you tell me more about Freddy Frederson?
Let me put you on hold while I find the route for you. Freddy? He gets paid more than me. Can you imagine that? What an incompetent waste of office space.
Damn.
Hello, this is Laura again. I checked the bus routes and found that.
What do you think about Manfred Ernst?
Oh, he's a great guy. I just wish I'd finally get a raise. Yes, sorry, this is Bear Bus. Your bus will be 3 hours late.
God. Very good at being annoying, and very good at being annoyed. Okay. Well, then we know Freddy Duck approved.
Now that I had worked out these names, I was ready to check out the crime scene. Let's see where that lunch got stolen from. Then I could finally talk to my client.
Let's find out. Yeah. Yeah. Did you know you can't take the pond out of the duck?
As soon as I entered the kitchen, the comforting waft of cheap white toast entered my nostrils.
Don't sleep on it.
I knew I had to stay strong.
Former call center worker here. This lady gets me.
This
Thank you.
wasn't what I was here for.
Thank you for your service.
Stop eating the icing! Can't you wait a couple hours?
Margaret, if it wasn't for these pants almost bursting, I'd have this for breakfast every day.
Yes, yes, and you can have it and so much more later, when we're done preparing.
Margaret, huh? 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 I probably gotta talk to her. Huh?
Yes, dear?
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, detective, and I need to ask some questions.
Same here, glad that life is behind me. Thank you for your service.
A detective? How exciting!
I'm not doing a bit, by the way.
What's the most gruesome murder you've seen? How many dead bodies have you encountered?
5 little pigs, teething turtles, leave. Teething turtles?
I almost died that one time when I got myself into trouble with the Teething Turtles Mafia.
Okay, that's the, okay. That's better, okay.
That incident taught me to stay away from beautiful ladies in red.
Did they break your kneecaps?
Huh? No!
That honk kind of sounded like a quack.
You can
good.
see that I can walk just fine. What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
Customer service is true. We respect those that suffer that background. Yeah.
She doesn't have the easiest life, you know. She just had a terrible breakup with her ex. But don't tell anyone.
I won't.
Can
Writing
you
it
tell
down.
me anything about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's such a hard-working girl. I heard she secretly studies for her online bachelor's during work.
Oh no.
You need to keep this a secret, though.
Secret.
Do you know anyone here who could have hired me?
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked by the lunch theft. And no one told me they've called a detective. I don't know what's going on at all.
Calm down. Oh. Impeccable hair, well groomed. A whisk, a baker, motherly. And, tan line divorced. Oh, tan line for the rate. Oh. I see.
Surely you must have some interesting stories.
Talk about the 5 little pigs.
No one died, but
And she's single?
I investigated a case once where 5 little pigs robbed a bank, caught them red-handed, and got myself an article in the Goose Times. They called it the piggy bank case.
Oh.
Did someone get shot?
What? No.
Beaten up?
No.
I'm not impressing her. That's fine. Oh. Okay, I'm glad that the fridge closes when you walk away. I was like, if it opens and just stays open. My God. She's a true crime fan? Yeah. Sandwich. Margaret. First name, Margaret. Impress her. I'm trying. Thanks for the food. Salami bandit. Faith. A salami bandit. R.S. Handprint. Greasy. Sharp claws. Who could have done this?
So, this must be the crime scene. This note is curious.
Hello.
Dishwasher's broken again. What's wrong with these youngsters? Don't know how to treat things with respect? Why would they put the mugs in face up?
What kind of monster puts cups in face up?
Do you get along with Manfred Ernst?
He's a stubborn one. I do respect that.
Would you say you enjoy Freddy Fredderson's, company?
Go hang a salami bandit, I'm a lasagna. I think it was lasagna hog. Go hang a salami, I'm a lasagna hog. Is a palindrome.
Huh.
He huffs.
If anyone needs to learn to respect their elders, it's that moron.
Damn. Feels like he's been set up, you know?
I'm a private detective, and I'm here to investigate a case.
Is that so?
I need to find my client. Do you know who it could be?
Freddy's a bit of a weird one, so I'd imagine he would call detective. Personally, I feel we're doing just fine, and don't need no messing about our business around here.
Let me take a look at this little penguin guy. Oh, I like this little penguin man. What are you hiding? Oh, worker shoes, practical person. The voice of the penguin reminds me of the penguin. Yeah, this is the penguin. Toolbox, janitor. He's a Trekkie. Sticker, sci-fi fan. Meh. All right, so that's. He said Margaret Whitlock, and then you are. Is he Rufus? I don't know if he's Rufus. Blank card detective because his or blank was blank. Margaret the sheep works in customer service. Penguin is blank, works as the janitor. Blank the buffalo. The buffalo. He looks like a Rufus. You think so? He reminds me of a puzzle. Are you Rufus? Are you Rufus Petri? He's a bus driver. Rufus Sedaris. He is Rufus Sedaris. So he was employee of the month? I think.
Gross. I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint.
Gross.
Surely you must have some interesting story.
That's an inappropriate question.
Bam. Get her. The trash was falling over. Halloween party. A party. It is September, isn't it? It's been canceled. Budget cuts. Oh. Looking for editor, unpaid. Yeah. Oh, look at them. Yeah. Hungry? Get your own lunch. No, you're not hungry. Damn, I can't believe Halloween's been canceled.
Office parties are a bad idea anyway. They stopped doing them at the precinct after the, jam incident.
Jam. Professor. Jam. Stop fucking with the microwave, Gordon. Yeah, Gordon. Can I go in here now? Sure can. There's the buffalo. That's probably Petrovich.
The cold air ruffled my feathers.
I left the trash can intact. Which one?
And I wondered what kind of sorry soul was standing all alone in the rain.
It's probably asleep. A bin didn't swear fealty in the kitchen. I see. I'll go back. Ducks can breathe underwater for up to 72 hours? What can't ducks do? Fly? Oh my god, you're right. My mistake. Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me, ma'am, pardon me, sir, pardon me. Rage uncaged achieved. Kick over all bins at BarryWasS office achievement. God. Be on the moon, it's true. Good. There's a lot of water bottles out here. These better not be piss bottles. They better be allowed to have breaks and stuff. Is it breath or hold their breath? Last ducks don't have gills. They don't need to breathe.
Someone left their bag here. Ugh. It's full of dirty gym clothes.
Adding to the case files. Could these be Freddy's? Did you see a bathroom? Not yet. Still looking. Sir?
Hey man, this isn't the bus stop. You'll have to walk south to the central bus station.
What? I'm not here to take a bus. What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
Man, I wish she'd let me talk to her.
Do you, like Freddy Fredersen?
He's a pretty funny dude. Loves to rant about detective novels.
Does he now? Does
What do
he
you
now?
know about Rufus Sedaris?
I don't think he likes me very much, to be honest. But then, doesn't feel like he likes anyone at this office. Except for Margaret, I guess. Do you think they have a thing going on?
A thing?
I don't work here.
A thing.
I thought you were a detective.
Fair point.
I'm investigating a case here at BarryWasS.
Was this a self-report, Freddy? It might have been. It might have been. This might be a self-report.
Oh, do you mean the lunch that got stolen?
Exactly. You know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding my own business. I don't talk much with the customer service folks.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Oh, it's really strange. Things in it disappeared, and others appeared. Very suspicious.
What are you even talking about? Is this your bag?
No.
Why'd he say it like that?
Everyone here is being really unhelpful.
Maybe they're all in on it. Maybe they're all in on it. Oh my god. Loving the hair. Loving the style. Oh. Boris! Boris. Boris, please. Huh? Huh? Hands in pockets. Bad manners? He's outside in the rain. What do you mean, bad manners? What do you mean? What else you got? What else you hiding? What else you got in there? Oh. Well-proportioned nose. Handsome. Good old Boris. Probably think those dots in the middle of his eyes. SMH. Yeah, definitely. That is Boris Petrovich. There he is. Boris the Buffalo is a bus driver. The Penguin is Rufus.
Now that I had everyone's name and job, it would be easier to figure out what was going on.
The bus is a species of train. Agatha Christie? Murder on the Bus Express. Ducks migrate thousands of miles in the winter to escape your whining. It's my favorite fun fact yet. Hey.
Do you get along with Boris Petrovich?
He's a chill guy. I take the bus sometimes to go to bouldering conventions, and then we get to chat.
What the bag?
Is this your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
it's not mine. It was just there. A really nice surprise.
I don't think it was a self-report. I think he just doesn't.
What can you tell me about Margaret Whitlock?
She gets really angry with me when I don't return mugs to the kitchen.
Why don't you just return them?
I do! Just not every day.
Yum. Yum. Was this Laura hired detective because her mug was stolen by Freddy? No. Okay. That'd be too easy. That'd be too easy. The lunch stolen? The birthday was stolen. I mean, several people. Did anyone say when I was like, "Did you hire me?" Was anyone like, no? Like everyone's like, "What are you talking about?" The party was framed. Should have known not to trust a party on board. Duck's the only bird that can fly backwards. Yeah, I believe it. Oh.
What can you tell me about Boris Petrovich?
He's not the most reliable worker. But it's difficult finding replacements nowadays.
What is Rufus Sedaris like?
Isn't Petrovich the busiest bus driver? What are you talking about?
Not the greatest janitor, but
I see.
He came with the building.
Okay.
What do you know about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's a fantastic employee. She basically does the work of 5 people.
Oh. Okay.
It's a letter for an application signed by L. Angst.
So she's the only one that he likes, and she's like, "Can I get a pay raise, please?" There's an average of 5 ducks per square meter. Is there a character in a game named Laura Ipsum? There should be. There should be. Manfred's redeeming qualities are not enough. No. No, they are not.
Are you getting along with Rufus Sedaris?
You getting along?
You know, the two of us are from the older generation. Which means we understand each other well. He is quite harsh towards the younger ones, though.
Do you know whose bag this is?
Isn't that Freddy's?
What is your relationship with Margaret Whitlock?
Ah, she's a true sweetheart. We have our weekly mahjong evenings.
Is that what you call it?
Do you know anything about this bag?
Why are you going around pushing bags into people's faces? Ugh, what's that awful smell?
Salami.
It's, dirty gym clothes.
And salami. Valid response. Ducks are excellent skateboarders, it's true. She ma's on my zhang till I tempo. Okay. I have everyone's names. I think I have everything I need. I'm just not using my brain fully. So one of these people hired the duck detective. So what was going on? We have a lunch that was stolen. We have a bag that was stolen. Shima's on his John. We want to do a slow-mo high five. Jesus. I could book you in 3 months from Tuesday. Yeah, Weeb's busy. Weeb's high five schedule's packed solid. Whose else's bag could it have been? Who had the salami? Was it Manfred's salami? Well, he wouldn't have hired us if it was his salami. I'm gonna say Freddy hired you. Yeah, Freddy seems like the...
Oh, how are you, Mr.
Detective doesn't know because he didn't ask their name. There's still a computer with a password. I don't think I can get into their computer because there's no option. I think this is just for clues. Although me and sexy aliens, I'm still not sure what that's about. It does seem like I should be able to hack in and get all the info, but...
The PC is on. They only have a sink. That's a problem.
There was a server room. It did say have a big no all over it. Ducks are 70% more likely to solve crimes. Than whom? No, stay out.
It says server room. It's locked.
It's locked. Can I get in there?
I'm so bored. I don't understand why such a small office needs a reception. I'm just here to keep the angry customers out.
What kind of a person is Boris Petrovich?
Ugh. I don't know what I saw in him. I mean, I guess he's good looking, but my God, is he boring.
Oof.
How are you getting on with Margaret Whitlock?
She's sweet and all, but she can't keep her mouth shut. It seems like the office knows more about my personal life than me.
Yeah. I want to pull this better detective. Duck detective or frog detective? Why must they fight? Illegal pull. Both are perfect, Your Honor. Okay. Framed, heard, seen, stolen. Does framed even work as a verb here? Because I still think Freddy was either framed or just oblivious. Was seen by someone, was heard by someone. Yeah. 3 things must be wrong, as opposed to 3 or more things are wrong. So stolen is correct. Lunch was stolen. So I guess that's for the salami. So who stole the lunch? It wasn't Freddy or it was Freddy? By the Salami Bandit. Who hired us? Maybe we hired ourselves. Frog Detective actively hates books. Oh yeah, because books are bad. They don't teach you anything. Can hardly detect the sun in the sky. Also, the Duck Detective can wear hats and is actively wearing a hat. 2 or fewer, huh? Yeah.
Detective work isn't easy.
I'm gonna ponder the deets.
The thing that bothered me in particular was
the client.
To find out who hired me for the job, I had to pay attention to the crime scene in the kitchen. Are there any connections I can make to the people in the office?
He does rip sick tricks on his scooter, though.
I need to also consider that not all identities are clear yet. And that's something I will have to work out later.
No, I think I got the other identities. We got this tab filled out. I don't like that there's missing circles, but I guess that's stuff we haven't gotten to yet. Frog won by 4 votes. Damn. Every election matters. Contrary to popular belief, most ducks don't file their taxes. I think that's pretty much popular belief. Yeah, so I'm assuming that they mean this. Thanks for the food, Salami Bandit. With a very alligator-like handprint. So, lunch was stolen by the Salami Bandit. But then if Freddy didn't hire us, then who hired us? I just don't know. I don't think it was Rufus. This feels like 2 or fewer things are wrong. I think it's just the cover of the stolen lunch. The lid of the container has a little paw print on it and lightning bolts. Was it Laura? Because she's into that kind of gamer shit? And the paw print?
So it was Laura who called me.
Oh.
I needed to discuss the case with her.
Oh.
You're my client? Why didn't you tell me?
Can I put you on hold for a second? What? Well, you should have told me. You're the duck detective.
Look at him.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
So, is Freddy getting fired or what?
I'm, working on it.
Ugh. It can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch theft. And what they were planning in the kitchen.
Someone is planning a blank, blank, blank for blank. Is a Halloween party? A surprise birthday party? For Sophie? Are they? Is that what they're doing in there? Maybe? It's the first thing that comes to mind. They didn't forget, did they? Should I actually pay attention to what they're doing in here? Lot of cup ramen.
Surely you must have some interesting story.
That's
None.
inappropriate.
Not a single one.
Me?
Mm-hmm. They're trying to do some stuff. Nothing really indicates they're making a party. They talked about icing when I got in, did they? She is also baking. She's holding a fuck. Yeah, okay. That's not the right button. That's not the. There it is. Found it. Would it be Margaret? Because she's the one who is planning a surprise, a birthday, a party for Sophie. Nice.
Margaret was planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie. I see. He didn't actually forget her birthday.
The Epiphany Quack. I've got it. I see. Should I tell Sophie?
Surely you must have
That seems
some
like
interesting
it's a
That's
surprise.
an inappropriate.
So I probably shouldn't. I've quacked the case right open. Blank is being blanked by blank because blank picked up the blank blank. Huh? The culprit. Oh. Freddy's being framed by someone because blank picked up the wrong mug. By Laura? Not by Laura. Who doesn't like Freddy? A lot of people don't like Freddy. Duck! Ah! How you doing? Boris? Why Boris? I don't think it's Boris. Being framed by Boris, Freddy, Laura. Maybe Freddy's being framed by Freddy? No. Damn it. Oh, my friend Rufus. Rufus doesn't like him. Boris mentioned the bag's changed, right. Doesn't someone not like Freddy because he's not returned mugs? I think several people. Who did he specifically mention? I don't want to just guess until I get it right. The most trendy duck hairstyle is the Model A. Freddy's being framed by Jason because it's Friday. Was it?
What can you tell me about?
She gets really angry.
Margaret gets
Why
angry.
don't you just...
Just
Margaret gets angry. So it was Margaret! By Margaret! It's not Margaret? Or is it? Freddy's being framed by Margaret because Freddy picked up the wrong mug. That makes sense to me. Is there something else that's wrong? The wrong bag? He picked up the hungry mug. The wrong lunch. The wrong bag. I don't think she knows about the wrong bag. I think that's why he got framed. Could be a non-specific person. Maybe missing words. The Salami Bandit. Picked up the wrong email, surely. Freddy is being suspicious by Margaret. Freddy's being framed by Margaret because Freddy picked up the wrong mug, right? Well, he didn't, maybe, it's not because he picked it up. It's because he doesn't return them. You have 17 I have all the words I need, right. Picked up the hungry email. Maybe a surprise birthday. Yeah, he picked up the surprise birthday. Well, I think he doesn't care about it being the wrong mug. What did he say about her?
What can you
She gets really angry with me when I don't return mugs to the kitchen.
It's not about it being the wrong mug, right?
why don't you just...
I do. Just
What did the complaint say? He invented the bird in 1672. I swear to God, if someone steals my mug again, I'll end them. Laura from CS is way too loud. It's Sophie's birthday. Just saying. Are the clues in Freddy's office? What was this?
It's a list of all the most busy...
That's just how I get Petrovich's name. What is the case? The case of the stolen salami? Although I don't know if they care about the stolen salami per se. I think the bigger question is why was there a bag filled with stolen salami? Praise me, Margaret, because Freddy picked up the surprise mug. Three things must be wrong. Two or things, yeah. Oh, is this not right? I guess it's not Margaret. If it's not Margaret, then who else strongly dislikes you?
Do you get along with Boris Petrovich?
he's a chill guy. I take the bus sometimes to go to Boulder and
Yeah.
What do you know about...
I think he likes me. He's the only one who doesn't shout at me.
Implies Eugene's rising with his feet and his shoes on. Mm-hmm. It just came out yesterday. Check it out. It's currently on sale. It's like $8 or $9 or something. Freddy's being framed by Freddy. He picked up the wrong mug. I'm just gonna. Damn it. I didn't want to do this. It makes sense. Well, yeah, because I guess Margaret doesn't care about it being the wrong mug. So is it Laura again? I already picked Laura. It was me. Being framed by the Salami Bandit. He is being framed by the Salami Bandit, isn't he? It's like Golden Owl. Yeah, case of Golden Owl. It's not the mug? I thought he was being...
It was as I thought.
Wait. So the bag happened first?
Freddy Fredersen was actually being framed. This office wasn't as boring as it looked.
Okay.
When Freddy took the bus back,
Oh,
he
shit.
went to pick up his luggage.
No, I get that.
He must have picked up the wrong bag. This happened because there was another bag that's identical to his. The bag that he picked up belonged to the Salami Bandit.
Look how happy he is.
This made him a target. And to get rid of Freddy, the Salami Bandit decided to frame him.
Everyone, it's time for you know what?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Okay, get into position. I just texted her, so she should be here in a...
I'm glad they're including Eugene in their surprise birthday party.
Huh? What's this?
Surprise!
Oh, surprise!
No way. This is all for me?
Oh my god. Oh. Slum.
Huh? A letter? Ugh. Oh.
Salami? What a terrible present.
No, you silly idiot! The real present got stolen and switched for salami!
It's the Salami Bandit!
I saw an awful lot of high-grade salami in Fredrickson's bag.
And now there's no question who the perpetrator is. I've been telling you all along, we can't trust Frederson.
Laura?
By the end of the day, he'll be fired. Mark my words.
Laura? Sus of Laura.
Seems like a bit of an overreaction to a present being stolen. Or is there more to it?
The Slime Bandit doesn't take salami, he gives people salami. Yeah, I'm not entirely clear what the Salami Bandit's deal is. The presents, the message, the business. Gotta give him the business. She doth protest a bit much.
That's not nice at all. Who messes with someone's birthday?
His deal is salami. Yeah.
It'll be okay. You have the duck detective here to figure everything out.
That's not gonna make her feel better. Reverse pickpocketing is a crime.
What can you possibly do? Leave me alone. Oh.
Someone gifted Sophie a plushie. It says limited edition.
Ooh.
It's a heart-shaped necklace. Looks tacky.
Sexy Aliens Want My Number by Sufur Siredes? Questionable title, adult novel. Oh, it's Rufus. Rufus wrote this. Okay. Captain Brightbeak stared deep into the aliens' eyes. There were 12 of them, and they were red. The eyes, not the aliens. The aliens were blue, and there were 43. All of them wore shiny metal armor, which shined like something shiny made of curved metal. God, he's a good author. The lead alien stepped forward. Captain Brightbeak could tell it was the lead alien because it was the one which stepped forward. It was also the most beautiful, the only one with purple eyes. It made a noise that sounded a bit like talking, from a hole that looked a bit like a pretty lady's mouth. The translation device the captain had invented word into action, translating the words into words he could understand. Hey, you look cute, a mechanical voice whispered into his ear. Can I get your number? Page 252. TOS. Quill on fire, not GIF.
Oh God.
That's good.
What did I just read?
This is TOS guy. If not, it will be by the end of the day. Buongiorno, everyone. Everyone, not just Sophie. Weird message. Quite unbelievable. I entered the office really easily. LOL. Sayonara, edgelords. The Salami. The B is underlined and the E, B-E. Is that it? Why is the B and the E underlined? All right, great work.
I wonder what the purpose of that letter is.
Sayonara Edgelords is really good. Sequel to Sayonara Wild Hearts. The birthday letter. Shit. B Salami. B Salami.
Do you think she liked my present?
Were you the Salami Bandit?
I mean, now she's crying, but I think I saw a sparkle in her eyes when she opened mine.
Buongiorno and also Sayonara and also Edgelords.
I should really get back to work.
Can you tell me something about this letter?
Sophie won't even talk to me about it. I don't know what to do.
For some reason, okay. So Laura really thinks she gave a good thing. Something got stolen. Oh. So something else. All right. We got more investigating to do. I can only assume who gave the alien book. Did you know there's over 1,000 ducks? That can't be right.
What do you think about this letter?
People don't know how to write letters by hand anymore. What's with the weird line breaks?
What's with the...
So, what happens to the cake now?
Cake. What's with the line breaks? Was there something weird about it? Bonjour, not really. Well, I guess, yeah, it is weird that it goes enter the office really easily, lol. So it could be there's some invisible ink around or something. Cake, write that down. The suggestion box? What about the suggestions box? Was there a clue in there? Is duck better than frog? It's not bad. Sophie's birthday today. Just saying. No, it's the same lettering. Oh, it's a good idea, but I don't know. I'm not smart enough. The suggestions give me a clue. Hello.
They really think I've done it! Duck Detective, you have to help me!
There's no helping you.
You know it wasn't me, right?
Did you not think it was strange that your bag was full of salami?
I don't know. I thought someone gave me a salami surprise.
That doesn't sound good, said out loud.
I'll eat salami sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from now on.
Okay. Alright. Come in. The doctor is in. Could've said literally any other way.
I'm guessing you're ready to present legal evidence of Frederson's misconducts.
It wasn't Frederson.
Connect Zechlor's desk. That's a good idea.
Everything is pointing towards him.
I will present the true culprit soon enough.
That person was you.
Well, I don't really care how long it takes you. This will be Frederson's last day.
Okay. Alright. You seem confident.
Do you know anything about this letter?
Well, it's obviously a cheap prank by Frederson. Only he would find this funny.
Is it wrong this game makes me want a salami sandwich? No. No, it's never wrong to want a salami sandwich. Oh, complaints in their company Slack. Message, complainer. Can the OO please clean their desk? I can smell it until here. What does OO mean in this context? Sophie. Would I ever stream the FF8 remaster? Probably not. I mean, I say as I'm probably about to start a long RPG on stream soon, but I probably am not gonna be streaming a ton of long RPGs in the near future. Having just streamed FF7 Rebirth and then maybe doing all of Thousand Year Door. The original operations office, that makes sense. Just raw pieces of salami, you know. They return, but they're sexy. Bye now. OMG, LOL, is he serious today? What a dumb pen name. It's just his name backwards. Mystery. Who could this be? Wonder who that is.
You definitely don't want to be Laura's enemy.
I mean, I guess I can say never, just don't get your hopes up. Ideal way to eat salami is with your bare hands directly out of the deli drawer. So I'm still missing a few things, maybe out here. Ooh, backwards is ooh.
Maybe it was too romantic. Did Sophie ask about me?
No.
She didn't.
Oh, maybe he gave the necklace?
Ah, I see. Maybe I should have gotten her something more expensive.
Yeah.
Life's just not going so well right now.
Boris.
Tell me about it.
Eugene.
I lost all my hockey bets too.
Boris. Eugene. Customs import. Customs procedures for passengers entering from the west border. Yeah, I really, when I played the demo of this game and saw the game and looked at it and was like, oh my god, Secret Salami, I wasn't expecting it to be about like East and West Germany. Like, what is going? Personal items worth less than 500 schmark are allowed goods. Notify local police about suspicious activity. That's their number. Prohibited goods, weapons, gun, scary. Greater than 10 trombones, meat, like deli meat, plants, books not in the interests of the eastern states, potatoes. Luggage will be checked at the bus station. Place Bresel. For more information, visit bresel.de/customs. Is that a real website? Bresel.de/customs. Can you have .de as a domain extension? I don't think so. Object not found. No, it's not a real website. I needed to know. Yeah, I would assume D for
against potatoes.
Deutsch. Okay. Still missing one thing. DE is Germany. What am I missing? Maybe I can ask one person about one thing. DK is Donkey Kong. Domain expansion. It really is Duxo Elysium. Yeah, it might be. It's a shame. I know. I love fake, stupid websites. Little icon on the bottom left. It's my journal. You're talking about that. Yeah, so the exclamation point just means that there's things I can fill in. Because I guess it's like I have 9 out of 9, I have 14 out of 14, so I can solve both of these right now. But I kind of want to get the last missing piece there. If I can. Can you look at Sophie's desk? Maybe. No, I want a Bresel. Must be someone that explained. I don't know if it was ever explicitly explained. It's just when you're playing the game, it's like, okay, that's the journal. So no worries. What is this on the side?
This folder says Manual for CS Agents. How and when to create vouchers correctly. I'm falling asleep just reading the title.
This is what he sounds like when he snores. Ducks are the first species to abolish the monarchy. King Duck. I don't see an icon. So I don't think so. Good for the ducks.
It says it's locked.
I'm glad I can walk around while I'm honking. A lot of games stop you in place for the stupid button. The Duck Kaiser. Can you hackerman your way into the alien computer? I don't think so. Oh. Oh, now I can. Hint, me and sexy aliens. Purple-eyed alien.
I cracked it. Let's see what secret she has on her computer.
Pretty sneaky. All right. Cutie. Oh, heart emojis. Let's go. Delete everything. Uh-oh. Illegal activity. Accomplice. What? Today at 2:18. WestVPN.exe. Secret cake recipes 21.pdf. Never gonna give you up.wav. Been rickrolled via text. Vacation. Planned trip. Bearbus internal vouchers for CS agents. Third delay compensation booked on X Plus. Are these Steam codes? They look like Steam codes. I think they're too long to be. But that'd be really funny if they put like 2 Steam codes into the game for Duck Detective. The first 2 people to try it. Send a copy to your friend. I'll check it out. All right, okay, Jay. I'm not gonna read it out. Just screenshot this. Do. Also, the game came out yesterday, so if it actually was a Steam code.
Who is this person she's messaging?
We got them all. All right, the presents. Sophie, you received the following presents. The necklace was from Boris. The book It's probably from Rufus. Who the fuck else would give her that? Who gave the plushie, though? Maybe Laura? She's like, do you think she likes it? And it was like an exclusive special edition. Blank got stolen. The cake got stolen, right? What's there? What's not there? Nothing got stolen. Nothing got stolen.
So, nothing got stolen after all. It seemed that the salami present was intentional.
They didn't replace a present with salami. They added a salami present. No, my nothing. All right. Blank received. Oh, so Sophie received a scary note, a scary letter that contained a nice message. That was also scary. Hold on. And that goes to the hidden amiibo NFC tag. Now that's a good gift. Buongiorno, everyone. Quite unbelievable. I entered the office really easily. LOL. Sayonara, edgelords. Manfred said it was a silly thing to do. It was. A book, cake, X, letter, message, necklace, plushie, salami. A scary salami. It contained a silly message. It contained a salami. No, it seems like message is right. A romantic message. Well, it was for everyone, wasn't it? It wasn't just for her. But Bear Bus. No, it is Sophie. Her. I see the secret message now. I don't. I saw the B and the E were highlighted and there's a weird gap here. Buongiorno, everyone. Quite unbelievable. I entered the office really easily. LOL. Sayonara, edgelords. Salami. Yeah, well, she opened the letter because it was her birthday, but it was addressed towards everyone. And this says it's weird with a cocky attitude. A silly letter with a scary message. Okay, sure.
Sophie was receiving threats. I needed to find out why.
The business. Blank are being blank from blank. Things are being illegally imported from Salsiccia? Salamis.
That explains all the high-grade salami.
It's being illegally imported.
I just needed to find out who was behind this. The mystery of the salami bandit was slowly getting unraveled. Western goods are prohibited from entering and being sold in the East.
Salami, please.
This is why the salami bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West, smuggling it to the East, and selling it at a high profit. Also, for some reason, Sophie received a letter from the salami bandit that had a hidden, threatening message.
Oh. They only highlighted the first two, but you're supposed to look at
serious. I had to question all of the employees.
That makes more sense. That person was you.
Thanks for coming, everyone. Well, everyone except for Sophie. Where is she?
What was the secret read? I didn't have time to read it. But if I see the letter again,
Off, playing on her computer phone, like usual.
be quiet or else. Yeah, I guess as far as be quiet.
She's having problems with her family. She was at her desk and said she needed a moment.
I will start then regardless. I have made my deductions and drawn some serious conclusions.
Oh, finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
Who is the murderer?
What? No one died.
I'm getting framed! I'm telling you!
What a load of baloney.
No. What a load of salami.
He is
Oh.
right. actually. He is getting framed.
Thought he was gonna say that.
What? Why would anyone bother?
Ah, that is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Get to the point.
It's through my observations that I uncovered a conspiracy.
This is ridiculous! Why are we still listening to a random doc that waddled into this office? I'm leaving.
No one stop him.
I'm a certified private investigator and...
It's okay. Just tell us what you know.
Salami is being smuggled from Salsichia using your very own buses.
Huh? What's going on?
Okay, this is going too far. I really have more important things to do.
No one stop him.
That is really scandalous. Does that mean we're losing our jobs?
Maybe. Listen, everybody! It's really important that no one leaves the premises.
I need to get back to work.
Oh, everybody's leaving?
Behind Manfred's portrait is a bunch of salami. I had the same thought. 100%.
I'm still here, Mr. Duck Detective.
Yeah.
Right. Hello.
This is getting intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little help? You seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher messages? Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow people around? I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay here.
Like this?
Yup, you're doing great.
He's really doing it. He's really standing there. The receptionist, more business. More business. Doesn't he have a job to do? Not really. Whoa. Ma'am? Ma'am?
Oh, who would hire me at this age? Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
Yeah. I know a guy. He's a little chicken named Nugget. Oh, she went, I gotta get back to work, and then didn't go back to her computer. Curious. Nice. Thank you for the bits. 1000-year remake looking different. It looks good though, right?
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with the theft?
I like the way you said yeah.
Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth will be revealed in the end.
She might have gone to the server room. Huh. The truth will be revealed. Oh. Can I open up the painting?
Finally, Manfred is out of his office. Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
Please be a safe with a bunch of salami in it. CS00BD. It's a number between 0 and 9. So that's the different departments. Customer service, operations office, and then BD is branchment, no. Bread detective. Bus driver. The butt dongler. But then what's the number?
It's a letter for an app signed.
Is it like how much he pays them or something? That's why it won't change.
What a
Big
fancy-
dude.
It says
Ernst. Number of staff members? The bus number? Gotta be on lookout for buttons. What if it's butts driver? Hello, Shiv. It might be. It very well might be. Big drungus. Many people work there. I feel like that's too simple. Too shrimple. That would be funny though. I mean, this is a serious game. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Seems a bit cheap.
You seem a bit tense. Almost like you're trying to cover something up about this Salami situation. Yeah, I wonder if we can get into the thing. Into the place with the stuff. Oh.
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
Don't go to her house. No.
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
Did she? That's it. I quit. Sudden news. You'll never see me again. Dramatic. Sophie Windtimer? Letter author. Is that how her name was spelled with a TH in there? Windtimer?
What a dramatic turn.
Maybe.
I should keep this as evidence.
Some weird line from the slime message. It's a little bit weird. Wienerheimer. Yeah, no. I'm being bullied by your mods. You are my mods. Bully them back. Yeah, it's Windtimer. But then she signed it Windheimer. So either that's a clue or someone messed up at some point. But I think it's more likely
Let's see.
that it's a clue. All right, I will. There you go. Once again, endorsing bullying. Yeah.
The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
Who hasn't spelled their own name wrong before, right? What's that? Yeah, write that down.
The last dialed number on this phone
Write that down.
is 03051777.
What was the police number? Pardon me. Pardon me. 8675309. All them months. Welcome back, Fickle Cat. Welcome back, Vetus. Thank you. What was La Polizia number? 035177. Yep. That's the police. Oh, 811-999, 88199, 9119-7253. So they called the police and then bolted out of here, huh? Wonder if I should go outside and see if there's any police out there.
It says it's locked.
Yeah, it's locked still.
I can't leave now. I need to solve the case.
There's a thing behind the desk. Right you are. Right you are. A computer! Am I the asshole for expecting my coworkers to remember my birthday? It's my 20th birthday today, and no one congratulated me. I don't need much, but at least a handwritten card would have been nice. High expectations? What? Those seem like very reasonable expectations. Unknown number. Anymore, I'll tell them everything. Don't. Heard a Tommy Two-Tone reference. Hi, Dan. Did you know if you call 867-5309, the police say what's the emergency? You blocked this number? Click here to unblock. No communicate. She blocked them. What do you mean number? Is this a phone? How you doing, Dan?
Can't believe she complained about this online.
Can't believe it. So I'm still missing a bunch of stuff. What am I still missing? Anyone leave a new complaint? No. Something on the floor? There's a plushie here. Can't interact with that. There's this phone here. Ah, now I can.
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money. And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
You want to say that again?
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she just suddenly She definitely needs the money. And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
The way she said that made me think they're all in on it.
Did you read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off.
When they called the police, Jenny picked up
Something's different.
about her writing. Is this also a code? T-I-I-Q. No. You'll never see me again. The extra D is what's off though, but then why the extra D? What does it mean? Windheimer. Oh! He looked us up on Twitter. Eugene McQuacklin. Oh, sorry, on Blue Sky. Detective. Anyone on Blue Sky? Throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice. He's stalking. Good. Like a Redacted by Agatha Christie. 10,000 posts. Looking for a job. Will do almost anything. Buy my book. Yeah, sounds like social media. Crime and thrillers. Murder at the Beaver's Dam. When the dam broke, Beaver Bikel lost his mind. His name is Bikel. Murder. Give me a second, thanks. Biscay. At duckdetective.biscay. A kidnapping? Beaver bother. The Blue Sky's real, fuck yeah. And a kingpin. Never kidnap a king penguin kingpin on his birthday.
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
Beaver bother. What a bother.
What do you think of this note?
It's no surprise
saying about
she's
that.
left, is it?
Hey-ho.
Would you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
Welcome to bonus stage. So I need to figure out what their number is. A single digit number that represents these departments? Just 2 posts though, not 10,000? Are they the same by my book though? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Oh, that's a good bit. Well done. Looking for a job with do almost anything by my book. That's good. That's good. Right. Is there a number? Complaints? Sophie? Number. Very low animation. Yeah, but it's good. Just look at them wobbling. Where's some numbers highlighted really early on? I don't remember. Do you remember any of the context of what numbers?
Now everyone is dilly-dallying around instead of doing their work.
Was that different before?
Flowers of the Publisher Game Studio.
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
No, I can't say it comes at a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
I think it's number of employees. We can try that. Was there no about bus drivers? You're right. You're so right.
It's a
Oops.
list of all. The most busy driver out of all 4 seems to be Petrovich.
The 4 was highlighted, and I didn't think that was important even though it was highlighted. All right. So bus drivers is 4. That's easy. The customer service is 2, right? Because you got Laura and you got Margaret. And operations office is just Freddy. Nice.
I did it!
Show me the salami.
Oh, I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what secrets he has in here.
Oh. Keys. Server room key. Dear Ingrid. 2 letters, different handwriting. Dear Ingrid, I know I haven't been there for you and the kids recently, but things are looking up. I would love to take you to a romantic getaway to Hollandaise. Love, Manfred. Something up, something demands. Employee of the month. TV in my room. Keep quiet about the thing. Do all of these things and nothing will happen to you. What about employee of the month? Presumably that they want to be the employee of the month?
Security for a branch manager of a bus company.
You get that thing I sent ya?
Wait, this keychain. Here it is. The key for the server room.
That thing. You can't go to a sauce. Kumst. So this was Rufus was employee of the month. Someone wrote Freddy sucks. Saw the post-its fixed. Oh, because that's supposed to be a drawing of Rufus. That makes sense. And that's why it was so hastily done, because they're like, here's your blackmail, bam, you're employee of the month. Is it Rufus? Is it you?
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with the theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I was betrayed in Holidays once by Eggs Benedict Arnold.
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth...
The truth will be revealed. I'm gonna go to Hollandaise and they make a stop in Catsup. Ducks sleep with one eye open because crime never sleeps. And all ducks are detectives.
Let's see what's hidden in here.
Please be a room filled with salami.
What are you doing?
Secret detective business.
Hollandaise nuts. If I went to a restaurant and on their breakfast menu they served Hollandaise nuts, I would have to order it. That's like incognito shitposting. That's our Salami room.
The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere.
Oh no, we're in electrical. Oh, we're gonna get ganked in here for sure.
I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here.
Oh, fuck.
What's he keeping in all these boxes?
Wax.
I don't think it's meant to do this.
A TV in their room, eh? Oh, it's me. My tattered hat. Poor. He's oh. Oh no. Bags under eyes, anxious. Oh, Eugene. Oh, that's what's behind us. Best use of this mechanic the entire game. There he is. Oh. That's what he really is. What else we have? This guy's a little book. Him? Maybe there's like a demon hiding behind us? No. His duck fingers. Yeah, ducks have fingers. Of course ducks have fingernails. Have you looked at a duck's hands before? Oh. Breadcrumbs. Shame. Gotta brush that off, man.
Been there the whole day?
Computer. Oh, knock that over. Knock that over. Pardon me. Squizzy.
Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
Several copies of the Alien book up on the bookshelf. Easy. Bearbus 100 Schmark voucher. New unused 100 Schmark voucher now selling for 80 Schmark. A sale listing. Bearbus 100 Schmark voucher now unused. New unused. Academy. Honestly, tell me these are the devs' other games. Camera 03 playback 2:45 p.m. Camera bus CCTV. Lisa. How to delete Ize's selling history. Dad, this is not Google. Manipulate history, confusing message, computer illiterate.
What's up with these Bearbus vouchers on Easy?
It's a discount 20 schmack. All right, now we have everything. So a person got blanked. Well, Manfred got blackmailed, I know that much, because Rufus wanted Employee of the Month. He wanted to... Oh, someone wanted to snitch? Go home, cry, leave? Who wanted this? 3 things must be wrong. Yeah, this is not what we're talking about. They had framed, kidnapped, murdered, stalked. Who wanted to snitch? Sophie wanted to snitch, right? And title's The Receptionist. How we detecting? We're detecting something fierce. Someone got something. Got dated. I guess if I'm at 2 things wrong, then these... Well, I guess it could be these 2. Did Sophie didn't get framed. Freddy got framed. Help, I'm being dated. Help, police. The duck detective got murdered. No, I did. Arr! Those are in fact their other games? Yes. Yeah, you're right. It is called The Receptionist. That's because Sophie wanted to snitch, right? Because if I go back over here, you could say that. I wouldn't, but you could. That's a movie, yes.
What are you doing in there?
Oh, me? No.
Snooping around, are we?
No.
That room is strictly off limits. I even put up posters.
This is for important detective work.
Huh?
Father, would you like some sausage? Yeah, unknown number. Anymore, I'll tell them everything. Don't. So Sophie was the one who was like, I'm gonna tell them what happened. Exactly. Sophie wanted to snitch. But then who got something? Well, Manfred got blackmailed. And Freddy was framed. Laura was suspicious. Who else could it be? Boris. Boris did get dated. Framed, kidnapped. No one was kidnapped. No one was murdered. No one was stalked. Well, no, he did have the CCTV up. But I don't see what that has to do with Sophie wanting to snitch. Sophie got kidnapped. Oh, you think... Oh. I didn't think about...
Sophie got kidnapped.
Draft napped.
There must be more to this.
I guess her desk was knocked over. And if the letter matches the handwriting of the... Never see me again. Oh, and they misspelled her name. The D wasn't a clue that she left behind. That's the clue that she didn't write this. And she was in the middle of calling the police. Okay, now
Let's
it seems
see.
extremely obvious.
The last dialed number on this phone is 03.
The last number she dialed was 3. Who isn't here? Is Freddy was waiting in the break room. Margaret's pacing around. Saw Laura. Who else isn't here? Rufus is here. Boris is here. Who am I forgetting? Who haven't we seen in a minute? Where's Manfred? Wait, Manfred was in the lobby, wasn't he? No, Boris was. Rufus did leave first. He did. He's back. Manfred's outside. Right, he's out in the back. Yeah, Rufus did leave first. Anyway, more business. Blank, blank, blank to make them stay quiet about blank. You think Rufus... Oh, maybe it was about the blackmail? More business. Because they wouldn't just repeat the same detail. Blackmailed Manfred. They stay quiet about the Salami bandit. Illegally importing salamis. Blank is the one that provides the blank to blank. Person is the one that provides Provides the salamis to Rufus. Wait. So what is the arrangement? Because I don't think Boris knows about them. Manfred definitely does. And Rufus learned about them? The coupons? Rufus is the sender to the bandit. Manfred gives the vouchers. Oh, provides the... Oh, is that an option? The vouchers. To Rufus? No. Is Sophie in on it? She found out about it somehow. So several things are wrong. Maybe instead of Salami Bandit, it's Manfred. Illegally selling vouchers? I think the issue was, the root of it was they were importing salamis. How's Salami Bandit get on the bus? They probably get it for free. Well, they're selling those... Sorry. Put vouchers on Margaret's computer. She had a couple down here. Vouchers for CS agents. 3-hour delay compensation booked on next bus. Delete everything. What? Oh, because he's just... Rufus is just going full... Or maybe he messaged the wrong person? Could be. I don't know. They were looking at a vacation to get away. So maybe she was providing the vouchers to him. Maybe Margaret was. Maybe they were really all in on it. Let's say Margaret. Yep, that was right. Margaret provides the vouchers to Rufus. What's wrong about this? 3 things are wrong. Rufus blackmailed Manfred to make him stay quiet about Rufus illegally importing salamis? Or is it illegally selling vouchers? This has nothing to do with the salamis.
So this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers.
So this is still so everyone is suspicious of something, and they're all guilty of various things. But who's the Salami Bandit?
It might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for. I needed to catch the Salami Bandit.
That's also not what we were hired for, but...
I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the Salami Bandit get away with this.
It's like a nice little bit of almost misdirection to be like, pay attention. You can't just draw lines where you want there to be lines.
It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
Just like Clue. Whoa. The kidnapping? The Salami Bandit. Sophie is at blank's blank home office station in, on, or under something. Have a friend in California, thank you. Sophie is at blank's home office or station. In, on, or under a box, bus, cake, flight, trip. I mean, she could be under the bus. Rufus stuffed her in a box. Because note that this bus is closed now when it was open before. No, there's no bus missing, but this was open and showed the other bag. And that's weird. And he's standing out here.
A detective's job to spin crates.
Sometimes the
Seems a bit.
But at blank something. I guess it could be BarryWasS's station. In a bus? No. 2 things wrong, though. Under a bus? On a bus? What are these the ones that are right? Yeah. At BarryWasS's station. BarryWasS's office.
Oh my God!
That kind of feels like splitting hairs, but okay.
That's where she is being kept. It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them.
Blank is the Salami Bandit because blanks and their blank are blank. Identical! Is it the identical twins? Manfred is the Salami bandit because Manfred and their salamis are identical. Two or fewer are wrong. Their bags are identical? Their bags are the same. Oh. Freddy and their bags are identical. Cheap, different, expensive, identical. Think about it. No. Bear bus. Hey, all my salamis are identical, right? Cheap, different, expensive, identical. There's the identical twins, which I didn't think was necessarily important, but it's a weird detail nonetheless. There's the bags being the same. If we have the same salami. His bag, the book, the bus, the cake, the fight, handwriting. Maybe it's about the letters, the lunch, the mug, the salamis, the tie, the trip, the vouchers. Because their handwriting is different. Two or fewer things are wrong. How come I'm changing all this? What is right? So it's gotta be Manfred. The fight is identical. So I know that it's Manfred. But why? Their handwriting is identical or expensive. Because Manfred and his Manfred are Manfred. Is it grammar?
Detective work isn't easy.
Ponder
The thing that bothered me in particular was...
You know, the whole point of the case.
I need to carefully analyze all the evidence I've found so far. I've been finding a lot of letters and notes specifically. I should compare them to other things around the office.
Yeah, so the handwriting is important. Let me take a look at him again. Yeah, I do like it too. And I like that I'm playing on detective mode, but there is another difficulty option that gives you more information, which I'm assuming is just for this screen. Instead of two things if you're wrong, it's probably just like this one is wrong, you know, kind of helps you narrow it in. I kind of like the more just like you're on the right track, but like some things are wrong. Buongiorno, everyone. Quite unbelievable. I entered the office really easily. LOL. Sayonara, edgelords. Yeah. Manfred and the handwriting were both Salami at the time of the incident. And then the kidnapping letter is also blue pen. You'll never see me again, Sophie Windtimer. If this was Rufus doing, it really sucks he doesn't know how to spell her last name. Hello.
Sophie's parents are awful, you know. I wonder if that's what made her run away.
What?
Sophie left, and she left a note on the desk.
Does this mean I'll never see her again?
Whose handwriting matches the Salami Band's notes? Perhaps the employee of the month note. Let me just shuffle over here. One of the month. Rufus Nares. Oh, this wasn't written by hand. Freddy sucks. Stop with the post-its. Was there anything we know Rufus wrote in here? Nope. I wish Salami was real, right? I worry with people who misspell my last name for years. Yeah, but it still sucks.
Maybe I should write a book too. It can't be that hard.
Rufus's blackmail letter in the safe. That's Rufus's. Oh, he wrote the letter to Ingrid, though. You right. You right. With a blue pen. Is this the same? It's blue, but Is that... He does have a little squiggle. Stad! Honk! Oh, goodbye. Stad! Bye-bye. Hope you're doing well, man. I mean... Could be. The thing. Take a screenshot. Yeah, it's... That's the giveaway. Is it the blue pen specifically? Okay, so what is it? Because blank and their handwriting are blank. Is it? Oh, could do the Salami Bandit and their handwriting is the same. That works.
Manfred is the Salami Bandit.
Got him.
That makes a lot of sense. Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead. Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this? I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
Oh boy. The dirty work, the infatuation. Blank is the Salami Bandit's blank. Accomplice, enemy, friend, lover. Accomplice. The Salami Bandit needed someone who could easily carry out the blanking of the blank. Probably the importing. It could be the importing of the salamis. Or it could be the selling of the vouchers. No, because Rufus was running a side hustle with the vouchers. He was flirting with Margaret to get the vouchers that he could sell. And then somehow found out about the salami heisting and used that to blackmail to get a TV and be employee of the month and stuff. And then Boris drives the bus. So Boris could be the accomplice. Damn. Not Boris.
The Salami Bandit wasn't working alone.
Not Boris.
It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
I mean, he was by far the busiest bus driver. The busiest bus driver. He was in on it. And then... Have I played Return of the Obra Dinn? Oh, yeah. I streamed it. I didn't stream the whole thing, but I finished it off stream. And that is an incredible game. The dirty work. No, the infatuation. Blank is the Salami Bandit. It's blank because they used to date blank, and the Salami Bandit needs someone who could convince blank into blank. In the helping. Blank is the Salami Bandit's blank. Accomplice, enemy, lover? Accomplice? Who? Oh, so maybe Sophie? Because Sophie knew. Used to date Boris. The band needs someone who could convince Boris into helping. There it is. There it is.
I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this.
I like the part says closing the fridge, but not the incriminating safe, right?
Aha! I had it all figured out now.
The brain!
It was time that I confront the culprits.
Get your finger pointing ready.
But first, I had to free Sophie.
That person was you!
Oh.
Sophie! What happened?
What's going on out here?
Why is everyone yelling?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Just
Read the room.
This is how everything went down. The Bretzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office.
So dramatic.
Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses.
It's a good thing no one left the kitchen that quickly.
And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty?
It's the system, man. It's the system.
Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes?
Everybody.
Manfred was the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested?
I mean, probably. Why is it a yes or no? Decisions time. What do you think, chat? Should Manfred be arrested for masterminding a salami smuggling business? The babies! No one should be arrested. Kill him. I have a gun, right? Don't put this on us. No, I'm going to. Perhaps, yeah. All middle management should. He's the family man. It's true. No crime, remember? Well, it was a victimless crime, except for whoever he stole the salamis from. He did do a little kidnapping. That's the thing, is he... Let us not forget that he bound Sophie and stuffed her under a bus. I think that's probably an arrestable offense, even if... you're fine with the salami smuggling.
He is the reason this all started in the first place.
Stole lunch is more important than international conspiracy.
Of course, he should be arrested.
A little bit.
What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible.
She was pressured by her boss to get a guy to do something.
She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border.
It's her birthday, man.
Should Sophie get arrested?
No.
Manfred clearly was the one who gave the instructions. Sophie was naive to follow along, but I don't believe she is truly liable.
And we have the same legal standing as a full jury of her peers, so I'm gonna just determine, no, it's cool.
Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
Maybe. I mean, he did commit crimes. International smuggling crimes. But only because the cute giraffe told him to. So, like, if a cute giraffe walked up to me and said, "Do you want to commit international customs fraud?" I'd be like, huh? For you, mademoiselle? You know what I mean? He's a simp, death penalty, damn. He's just trying to keep salami on the table. Arrested for simping. Damn, chat, y'all are intense. Oh my god, I love Toys R Us. Same guy as Nero from FF7 Intermission. Fuck yeah. These people get into the furry community for less, honestly, right? Can we arrest capitalism? Take them away, boys. Being a bus driver should be illegal, but then who's gonna drive the buses? Seeing as a crime, gotta go. Boris committed TOS. Alright. R.I.P.
He might have not realized what was going on entirely, but that doesn't mean he's not liable for engaging in the smuggling. All right? I've made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred! Boris.
And I do it again! Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Hey, I work.
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus, how dare you embezzle money from the company and then threaten me?
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
The police? I didn't do anything.
You know very well you assisted in organized smuggling.
You also know every well.
I didn't.
You didn't know?
I thought I was helping Sophie. She said her cousin was ill,
And the only cure is international salami?
and the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
But there's a sign outside the buses that says you can't bring in meat. So he still knew that he was smuggling hams. Oh.
But look at him. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah, I feel bad too.
I don't believe he could ever do something wrong.
He, has, though. Ignorance is no excuse in the eyes of the law.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Detective.
Boom! Hell yeah. We did it.
You're just as cool as I imagined.
Not now, Fredderson. The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress.
I was gonna slide right off. Can't. That's not.
But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
He's so cool. 97% of players decide to arrest Manfred. 63 arrested Sophie. 68 arrested Boris. I am kind of curious what happens if you say none of the above. Like, don't arrest any of them. It's the man that's the problem. No. This was excellent. I hope this game sells 1 million copies and they make a whole series of these. Chat, go buy this game. Go tell someone about this game. We'll wishlist it. Just arrest Freddy. I want in on the smuggling. There's your voice acting cast. That voice acting was very good. Hope they make more. It was good. Game seemed good. Good the game. Good the game yourself. 97% people hate their boss. The other 3% are their own boss. And of those 3%, they probably hate themselves. Let's go. Text animator. Nice. That was Duck Detective. Yeah, it really was BDG. Oreo the cat. Let's go. If you think a cat in your credits of your game and then you don't,
Oh, crap.
you don't show a picture of the cat, buy yourself some bread. Hey, thanks, Pixel.
I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura.
Shit.
Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus? Guess I'm walking home.
Ahem. Need a ride? I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
No, thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun. Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please?
Yeah, fine.
Great. Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine, we can team up,
Absolutely not.
and I can be your sidekick.
Excellent. Zero. The end. Yahoo. Yeah, that was extremely charming. I love how it's like almost the perfect hybrid between some of the kind of silly characterization and bizarre setup as like a frog detective, but then with the actual deductive reasoning of Case of the Golden Idol. It was good. It was good. I'll continue to take you. Good question. Oh, it's right before the, I mean, we could try what happens if we don't accuse or we don't arrest anybody. We can do that real quick. What was it? Slimy Bandit's accomplice. What was this? It's the day the Slimy Bandit is someone who could convince, Boris into helping. Sophie is the accomplice. She's the date Boris. Arrest only Sophie for the laugh?
I believe so. It was tough, but not.
Bah! Nobody jail and then I'll jail. We'll try that real quick. Hello. So, let them go.
Why is it?
This looks.
It was me.
Read.
This.
Read this.
The Britzel Beerbus branch was suffering losses.
Oh, I can't skip
and
this.
had their budget cut as a result.
Only Sophie jail.
Manfred.
Well, I just want to see what
worried
happens
about
because the ending showed a
financial
police
stability
car
of
and
his
stuff,
family,
so
felt himself
I want to
backed
see
into a corner.
just none of them.
This is
Anyway,
when he became
I can take this to start getting caught up on alerts. Thank you all.
He made his grand plan of
Paul
salami
Fableman,
smuggling
thanks for
and
4.5
realized
years.
he couldn't
I'm
do
turning to
this
dust
alone.
thinking it has already been 4.5 years since I subbed.
He recruited
Join the party.
Boris,
Thank you.
since it would
Smash
be
thanks for 100
easiest for
bits.
the
Don't
bus
feed
driver
ducks bread.
to load and unload
But you can let
wares
them
to
sleep on a loaf of bread.
The
That's
bus
fine.
would go
This
through a
typical.
customs check at the South
Thanks for
Sicily
11
bus
months. Thanks for
station
the
first.
Prime. Smashman, thanks for 83 bits. I learned it's today's the 20th anniversary of the original Mario vs. Donkey Kong for GBA. Two 2004 games getting remixed this year. Thousand Year Door's 20th anniversary is until June. Can't believe that's been 20 years.
So Manfred convinced Sophie to join
In the
team.
Eye of the Beholder, thanks for 34 months. Bagel T, thanks for 56. Happy Duck Day, Cian Vodlin. Zavrin, thanks for 5 years. 60 months. It's a lot of months. Thank you so much. Enjoy your kiwi. Me.
That's me.
Plushman,
Infiltrated
thanks
the
for 21 months. As a zookeeper, I can't confirm all these duck facts. Cave, thanks for 69 bits. Thousand Year Door remake looks different. Looks good. Fickle Cat, thanks for 75 months. Nice to meet you, detective. Meet. Venus Runners, thanks for 74 months. All the months, what should I do with them? Hold them. Tender. And thank you for the dollary, dude. Star, thanks for 100 bits. MT Librarian, thanks for 51 months. Hard to believe I haven't subbed this long, and all thanks to your Kingdom Hearts video. When we can't understand what our 2-year-old son says, my husband and I quote, "What are these words you're saying?" And now our 2-year-old says it too, so thank you for that. That is so cute. Thank you. Anyway, hi, that's why.
Manfred
What?
Every man.
Alright, who should get arrested?
Manfred get arrested?
No.
He was the planner, but he technically didn't get his hands dirty.
I turn to dust every time a new console hits 20 years old. DS becomes 20 this year in November.
Yep. Not to mention what it would do to his poor family. What about Sophie?
From a poor family.
Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border.
Did you know that the Nintendo Switch is 38 years old this year?
Should Sophie get arrested?
No.
Manfred clearly was the one who gave the instructions. Sophie was naive to follow along, but I don't believe she is truly liable. Boris was at the... Had he refused, should Boris get arrested?
No.
He didn't even realize what was happening. I don't think this is a basis for arresting someone. A crime was committed, so there must be someone who is accountable. I need to make up my mind.
Oh, we have to arrest someone?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling.
My 7-year-old nephew asked me if I played Breath of the Wild as a kid.
Who should get arrested? Manfred was the...
Okay.
Should Manfred get arrested?
So you want only Sophie? Only Sophie. All right.
He was the planner. Not to mention...
The only
what about
person
Sophie?
who's...
Without her, the smug...
The only
she
crime
and
that
Nick-
was committed
Sophie
was
get
Sophie
arrested?
convincing Boris to help out. You're like, oh, yeah, I thought that'd be funny too. It seems like you should just be able to be like, all right, get out of here. And they're like, okay. It's just a normal day. Kidnapping? Fine. Should Sophie get arrested? Yeah.
What she did was clearly illegal.
Oh, yeah. That big DS.
She need Boris.
I remember watching the
had
E3
he-
conference when they revealed
Boris get arrested?
the DS.
He didn't even
There were
realize
rumors
what was
about a
happening.
multi-screen handheld, and there were mock-ups online on like gaming websites and some magazines, and they all looked super silly. And they were like, it's like a tiny little laptop thing. You're like, oh, clamshell design makes sense.
I don't think this is a basis for arresting someone. All right, I've made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Sophie.
It's like, by far the meanest ending. She was just kidnapped under a bus.
If I had known that calling the duck detective would result in this, I would have never done it. You were supposed to find out who stole my lunch, not accuse my best friend of smuggling.
It's her birthday. She was kidnapped, and I'm like, you're going to jail. While her boss, who actually masterminded it and kidnapped her, is just walking free. He's a family man.
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning.
He's got a family to feed, you know?
Why did Boris have to lose the bag? My God, he is such an idiot!
I had no idea it was that important. Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan? You said your cousin was ill. And the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
I should have known. If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
No, he did that. Problem is who got the bag.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective.
He says that regardless. The least guilty person here is the only person accused who's like, you really quacked the case. Oh, good job. Oh, shit. Real quick, does Boris have visible eyes? Yes or no? Yeah, those are his eyes. Right down the answer.
You're just as cool as I imagined.
Not now, Fredderson. The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
By far the worst ending. Oh, God. Here we're at the end. Welcome. Oh. Meow. Meow. The sexist ending achieved. The lady did it.
Come
The
on,
percentage jumped to 64. God. And you made it worse.
Great.
I'm fine doing another real quick loop and seeing if we just accuse all three of them, or arrest. We're accusing all of them because they did it, but arresting all three of them. And then I'll wrap up. But this scene was delightful, and I really hope to see more from this team. The art was super charming, the music was jamming. It was a fun little mystery, which, like all good mysteries, had a couple different layers and not quite red herrings, but just, you know, different. Oh, it's already done. Wait, but then how do I initiate the that person was you sequence? If they're all closed, I think I've lost the ability. What? There's things in the kitchen? True ending? Best ending? Hello?
Are you writing another book?
No.
I can be your ghostwriter.
I'll think about it.
Oh, I didn't ask him about
What
this.
do you think of Sophie's resignation?
But Mystery's normal feels weird. It's logical.
I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present. I did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
It says the coffee machine. Is it? Or just that there's...
Oh, I doubt they wash their hands after.
They have a bread personality test on Twitter? What does that mean? This and that.
It's a heart-shaped neck. Someone get it says.
What else? Oh, down here. Totally missed this. Oh. KTS Enjoyer. Band. Almost dead. Are your parents still angry at you? As nonsensical.
This is curious. Why would she write like this?
It's called key mashing. Well, I don't know if I can actually trigger the ending now that everything's case closed. Kids these days. Was she under duress when she wrote these? Pause to see what type of bread you are. Yeah, okay. Oh god, I don't know what the fuck that is. Alright, and go. I'm whole wheat bread, baby! Whole wheat. Can you just walk outside? I can try. Before, what triggered the ending sequence was finishing that last bit. I got the correct ending. The game said you can't change it after that point. Because you got it right.
What you've now every was that dip. It's not really a detective's job.
Sometimes
Seems a
Yeah, I can't. Sure, when there's something. No worries. Yeah, whenever you can warn about stuff like that, I appreciate it. Anyway, well, I assume that the ending when you get all three is basically the same. So that's fine. But anyway, this has been... Oh. I got 100%. Oh, the artist coot for these two. Unstuck. Oh, that's always nice. Just, hey, in case you wind up wedged into some geometry, knocked over too many trash cans. This has been the Duck Detective. Last couple alerts. Cave, thanks for the soup, and Pixel, thanks for 100 bits. Buy yourself some bread. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the deli counter and slap down a crisp one. Like, give me your finest bread, deliman. It's gonna be like, coming right up. It'll give me like part of a piece of bread. There you go. Thanks so much for hanging. We don't get the rest of one. No, I wasn't able to trigger the ending again for some reason after that recent load. We sell bread. We sell loaves. But thanks again so much for hanging. I hope you had fun time. A slightly shorter stream, but regardless, it was a good time. Let me find someone to raid who's maybe not playing Paper Mario, just in case. Yeah, I'll be back on Sunday. Oh. Let's go raid Calvi. Calvi's doing something with the Pokemon TCG with like a hand cam, not the video game Pokemon TCG. Like actually doing some Pokemon. Opening TCG Scarlet and Violet Twilight Masquerade packs. So that sounds fun. Let's go say hi to Calvi. Thanks again for hanging. I hope you enjoyed Duck Detective. Go, please, check it out on Steam, and if it's on anything else, pick it up, wishlist it, tell a friend about it. I want them to sell 1 million copies of this so that we get more mysteries, a la Frog Detective. We're good. That's the newest set. Oh, shit. Physical cards in this day and age. So go throw some quacks and some honks and some quanks over to, or some default duck emojis if you're not subbed. We quacked the case. Want to see valuable exclusive message? Nope. That's for VOD watchers only. Yeah, thanks. I'll be back on Sunday. Yeah, have a great rest of your Friday. Good weekend and such. I'm not sure if I'll be starting Paper Mario Sunday or not. Again, there's been like 50 games that have come out last week. I might start on Sunday. We'll see. I have to go pick up my copy and make sure they didn't sell it to someone else. Because people were saying earlier that apparently there has been shortages and stuff, which... Nintendo underestimating how a beloved franchise will perform? I never. Same thing that happened with Metroid Prime Remaster, right? Anyway, catch you later. Have a good. See you later. Bye. Get the hell out of here. No more mysteries. Except for the mystery of why you're still here. VOD watchers, they're gone. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed Duck Detective. Your secret message that the live watchers are not allowed to know. I see that, Quank. Get the fuck out of here. The secret message is... Honk!